What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music.
Yeah.
Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap, tap,
Tap,
tap,
tap, tap in. Tap, 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 tap in. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We done made it to another Friday.
All right. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Did somebody say Friday?
It is Friday. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you know what, y'all? I forgot. I had a mix for us today.
You had a mix?
You had a Friday mix?
I had a Friday mix.
Oh. Well, guess what, y'all? We could have had a Friday mix today.
We'll save it for next Friday.
We'll save it. Hey, the music still will be good.
Hey, nothing like telling people something that could have happened. Hey,
you know what? I almost
took y'all to Disney World. I was just about to buy
Disney World.
Good morning, Kathy. Day One Black.
Good morning, Kathy.
Baby, I almost bought you a diamond necklace.
Yes,
I had it. But next Friday it's gonna be popping. Next Friday we got a mix.
I almost proposed. Mike, I almost proposed.
I was on the verge.
I almost proposed to you.
I got you 6 months from now, girl. I
bought a ring, but I almost did. I got the ring now. Yeah, maybe next week. Maybe next week. All right. Let me get y'all. Shawnee, can you get on IG Live now? Are you ready to get on?
Yeah. I
right.
can.
All right.
Namaste, Joy Jennings. Up early with us.
Joy. Good morning,
Adrian.
Joy. Good morning, Adrian.
Up early with us.
Joy
to the world.
Jay, get on IG Live, Jay.
Like sunshine.
But it don't make sense.
And
See,
rain.
I got echo already, and I ain't even did it yet. I gotta figure out why I got echoes. It be an echo. I'm gonna try it again though. I got everything turned down.
All right, let's get this popping so we can get the get Friday going, because I'm ready. I'm ready. Friday. I'm just happy.
Right.
Are you ready for drama? Are you ready for heavy debating? Are you ready for fun?
I don't care. It don't matter. It don't matter to me.
Are you ready for whatever the smoke is?
I'm just ready for these hours to go by. I need a nap. Let's just get this shit over with.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Everybody, I missed Dex yesterday. How'd that go? Everything was good with Dex?
I'm gonna tell you how Dex went. What Adrian said right here. I asked Dex, was the Sixers going to win? He didn't want to tell me exactly, but what he said was, I'm gonna tell you this: it's going to be a blowout.
Oh well, it was a blowout.
I ain't never seen a 35-point blowout in a playoff game like that when everybody was projecting, oh, they might be the first team to have a 3-0 up and then lose. That was a real blowout, and Dex nailed it. That was beyond a blowout. He nailed it. Pause. Okay. Yes.
I mean, he's on our team, so I'm gonna support the team. He's on our team.
What else did Dex say? Dex said a couple other things that was like, I don't even remember, but he was knocking people out. He was on point yesterday, just to say the least. He was on point.
See a few new people on IG Live. All right, so shout out to Dex. Hate that I missed it. Hate that I missed that.
Well, if you go to YouTube and search Media Room 360, You better catch any episode any day. From matter of fact, if you want to watch last year's episode when we first started, you can watch any episode. Everything's on YouTube and it lives forever.
Everybody on IG Live. You can't see all the clips. I love y'all being on IG Live, but go to Media Room 360, like Jay said, on every social media platform. I don't care what it is. Just put in Media Room 360 and it'll pop up. You can see the show live, then you can see everything. You can see the clips. You can see whatever shenanigans that go on behind the scenes. You see it right there. Because Jay Black refuses to get on IG Live. I don't know why.
I hit the request.
I don't know why he has such a problem just getting on here.
It's an echo, man.
I don't know why he has such a problem. All right, so Jay, how was your night? I know you watched the Sixer game.
I was making shirts and stuff with Lady Q. Bam. See that one?
Wow.
I helped make that. Look at that. That's me, son. I was so proud of myself.
What?
Forever in my heart. That's my sister having this cookout. For my dad passed away 10 years ago. So bam, look, I made that, son. I thought that was dope. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Okay.
All right. Y'all ain't as hype as I was. That stuff is hard. What she do, I give her credit now. It's hard. It's really hard when you doing everything by hand.
So we knew that.
And a 2-color.
Yeah, we knew that. We knew that.
Yeah, she's now you understand. You always volunteering my services for something. Now you get it. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Everybody else on the show knew it. Everybody else on the show knew it.
Nah, I didn't. I didn't realize how.
No, we know. We know. You ain't got to tell us. We know.
Yeah, I didn't realize. It's very tedious. And
DJ don't appreciate shit. He don't appreciate nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with your thing on IG. So what else other than you made a hoodie?
I was making shirts. I made shirts too.
I thought that was a hoodie. You just
that was a hoodie just there, but it was more than that. It was more than that. It was shirts. It was shirts
you made a hoodie. He goes, no. He just showed us a hoodie. Like,
no, I made more than that. Don't undermine and discredit my.
How many did you make?
Well, the total doesn't matter as long as you
exactly.
know.
So why'd you bring it up? I made more. It don't matter.
I did. I made a shirt too.
You brought it up 3 times. You said 3 times. I made it more than one.
I did. It was 2.
He made
it was 2, so it was more than 1.
He made 2.
So yeah, and it was just fun helping, just to get a different perspective.
You only made 2.
See, now you're gonna discredit.
How long were you there?
I was a little bit.
It was like 30 minutes you spent. Did you make an hour? You didn't even make an hour. I know you.
Did I make an hour? It might have been real close to an hour. It's more work than I realized though. I ain't realized it's 30 minutes per shirt or per item.
The kitchen was more work than you thought. Everything in the house was more work than you thought.
The
t-shirts was more work than you thought.
Definitely what she doing. Yeah, she do a lot around here.
Nikki.
What up, Nikki? Good morning.
So we need to appreciate our partners that do the majority of the chores for the house.
Technically, the easiest shit done is you going to work.
Well, no, that's the hardest.
That's probably the easiest one.
Because if we switch roles, wow.
Exactly.
Once again, the easiest one is the structured one. The one that this is what I do every day.
Yeah. Paying bills is not easy though. Let's be real. Paying bills and having that responsibility and workload. But we're not going there today. Thank you, Jeanette. Jeanette, my sister said I did a good job. Thank you.
You did a good job, Jay. You made 2 shirts.
Thank you, Shine. I appreciate it.
He was there for 30 minutes.
Hey, Marjorie.
The Sixers won. The Eagles got some sports stuff going on. It was a good night. It was a good Philly night.
It was he made 2 shirts.
I made 2.
He made 2 shirts. All right, Shawnee, what'd you do last night? I'm sure you did more than make 2 shirts.
I actually did a lot more to make 2 shirts. I had to make 150 because I had one order that was 100 and then I had another 50 I had to get out, and I still got stuff over here to do.
Did you have help? Did the girls help you?
No, I didn't have no help.
Oh.
You got no help?
No, I didn't have no help.
How many shirts you make?
Some inventory, 150.
So Jay, you would only need to make 148 more. You would have been.
And that took about. I think it took me about at 8.5 hours to get it all done.
Damn.
8.5 hours.
And then we got Action is having a celebrity bowling tournament.
I'm so mad y'all have a celebrity bowling tournament over there.
Well, I thought you were going to be in it. I heard somebody say that you said you were going to come back and be in
the
one
21st.
May 21st. Is that true or no? Which
I
I
didn't
said I was
know.
going to talk to you about that.
Oh,
Maybe
I-
I get the
21st.
flyer
What
I
day
don't
of
now.
know
the
when
week?
y'all playing or not playing. I don't know maybe I did say that. Maybe I mean that would be dope.
No, we're
Be out there
serious. No, he
bowling.
was serious.
What day of the week? What day of the week? That's a Saturday,
That's a
probably.
Saturday.
May
It's a
21st.
Saturday. And good morning,
That just
Yaya.
sounds like it's gonna be fun. What bowling alley is gonna be at?
It's Bolero in Addison, and so we have a private. I got us a private bowling alley. So they have a
I've been
big
to that
bowling
one.
alley in there, but then they have a private bowling alley that has 6 lanes in it and a private party
Yeah.
room. So yeah, we're gonna turn up. Slow Your Roll, of course, is gonna DJ. Bink will be there.
Hey.
That's
The MD
dope.
podcast will be there. I had a conversation with Big Tuck, so hopefully, if his calendar is available, he said as long as he don't have nothing, he'll be there. D. Ellis is gonna be in the lane.
Shout
And
out to
then
D. Ellis.
So a
I
lot of
thought
Texas
Mike
love.
Sean was gonna be in the lane, but I don't know. Yeah, Texas love. Yeah,
Texas love. Texas
Yeah.
flavor. I like that.
we
Yeah,
need
that's
Big
super
Tuck
dope.
so we can play Southside the Realest. Well, we gonna play Southside the Realest anyway if he there.
Yeah,
or
but
not.
it'd have a different meaning if he's in the
If
building.
he's there, yes,
that-
Southside
that's
the Realest and not a stain on me. And then good news. So I've been working on this contract with Dollar General.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. So hopefully I will get 300 stores, and that's really what I want. 300 stores, and it's across the country, so I'd have to hire technicians everywhere
Alright.
to install
He
these
said-
cameras.
Break it
J-
down.
First of all, congratulations on the 300
That's
stores
major.
because you're gonna get it. And Jay Black said he'll do one.
I help with one. I help
He
with
said
one.
he'll help with one store.
I
He
If
hope
said
I
he
we
get
got
one
it.
over there, it's easy though. It only take about 45 minutes to install it.
So for those that don't know, so if you say Dollar General and you may be in 300 stores, installing what? Like, what are you doing for them?
So they have, everybody's going to these POSs where you can check out on your own.
Self
So
checkout. Yes.
Dollar General is now getting ready to put the cameras on them so they can see you. So the hardest part is going to be climbing up in the ceiling because you got to
Yeah.
run the wire from the POS to the
Point
box.
of sale,
the
people.
back.
Point of sale.
Yeah. So that's the hardest part, climbing up on the ladder.
So you gotta hire an electrician or wire some people to wire stuff and put it in
Some
your
tech.
device. That's dope. That's major. They're getting 300.
Well, not an electrician, just a technician, because
Oh.
like I could teach your son how to do it. You how to you just connect it. You connect it. Like I'm physically gonna go out and do some of them because I don't want to pay. Like if they right here in the DFW, I'll do those. It only takes about 45 minutes to do one. So you just connect it. Like I said, the hardest part is climbing up in the ceiling. You got to run the wire from the POS, and it got to be neat. So like you go to Walmart, because we did this in
You
Walmart,
did Walmart too, yeah.
and look at how they have the
So
wires
wait, so you
going
the
from the
snitch?
POS.
You part of the snitch problem? No,
What you mean I'm the
sorry.
snitch?
No. I'm sorry. Go. Let's stay serious because
Yeah,
this is
but
big
this
news.
Yeah,
Look
if
at
you
how
a
it's
thief,
wired.
if you a thief,
Nigga.
she is the snitch. If you a
I
law-abiding
just
citizen,
like-
If you the self checkout person that don't
connected.
scan everything, it's Shiny's fault that we can't no more.
all you
I'm
people
playing.
who don't, all you
Thank you,
people,
ladies. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, they want-
all
they
y'all
want
people
it.
don't scan all y'all shit. Y'all the reason why
No, yeah,
everything's
that's
so
fine.
backed up on the self checkout.
And why
And-
prices are higher.
And I'm saying every dollar store needs this. Like y'all need self checkout because I don't know what it is about dollar stores that only hire one person at the register. I don't know how it is, but everywhere I go, every dollar store I go to, there's only one poor
Cashier.
person back there trying to maneuver 10 people with $13 worth of stuff, and everybody got $13 worth of stuff.
That's big. Though, Shine.
That is huge.
How can
They
I get
need
down?
that.
I'm trying to figure out how can I get involved.
You
What I
just tell
gotta
me.
do?
You tell me, and I can show you.
That's
It take
it.
about 55 minutes.
I had to
That's
connect
dope.
it.
I mean, if I have stores over there, because I said, well, this time, because with Walmart, everything was I got other people to do it, but I didn't have anything in Texas. Everything was up north. But this time, I was like, well, if they give me stores in Texas, then I'll go hit as many as I can, and then
Is it
hit
franchise
this other
or
places.
are they with the company? Because
No, it's through a company. So there's a company that looks for people to do this. So
you
you
can
apply to be a
expand.
vendor with
Okay.
them, and then they send
That's
you
big.
the job.
Dollar-
And you just got to fulfill it in a certain
Well,
amount of
that-
time.
It was something else I saw. That's super dope. That's super dope. J Black made 2 shirts. Shawnee has
Shouting about getting 300 stores.
She got
making
an account for
150
300 stores.
Look, that's why I've been looking so rough. Baby.
Hey, I was watching my Sixers get that dub to make it to that Miami series coming up next, and then I was watching the NFL draft when the Eagles making moves, and it was a sports night, Mike. I'm sure you was watching.
It just amazes me how y'all got the MVP of the league and y'all literally are celebrating over a first round victory. That is just amazing. The level of expectation that y'all have as a Sixer team. The first round is supposed to be in and out. You're playing the 8th freaking seed. Y'all supposed to be in and out. What are y'all celebrating about? Y'all were up 3-0. Like, what are y'all celebrating about? Like, y'all have lowered the bar. Y'all killing me with y'all got a guy who claimed he was the best player in basketball. He said at the press conference and said, I should be the MVP.
Yeah, you look at the numbers. Yeah.
I should be the MVP. And what? And you struggle to knock out the Toronto Raptors?
Nobody is the NBA.
Literally.
Who's in the West Coast as the AFC?
They're all gone.
No,
everybody's gone.
Somebody lower seed is giving somebody a run for their money. I forgot what squad.
Ain't nobody giving a run for nothing. The Timberwolves and the Grizzlies are playing each other. Y'all supposed to be that team. Y'all supposed to win championships.
The series is over. 4 games.
Yes, as y'all whole city was turned upside down, scared to death about the Toronto Raptors.
I was a little nervous.
The whole city.
I was a little nervous.
Y'all just not used to winning.
But that's how basketball go. Everybody make runs.
Mustafa
said Embiid ain't getting the MVP. I guess.
No, he didn't get it.
Oh, that's why he didn't.
He didn't get it.
No, they ain't announced it yet.
He bitch and complained too much.
They all complain. Every NBA playoff, every
This
call.
The only guy they have something against Philadelphia. Whatever. They ain't have nothing against AI when he won the MVP.
Wentz should have had it, and you see what happened to that. He get one little last couple of weeks, he get hurt, and all of a sudden,
he's a bum. Carson Wentz was a bum.
He should have got NFL MVP that year too.
No, he shouldn't have. You got to play the season. You got to play the season. You got to play the whole season to win MVP. You can't get hurt.
Tam said it's Friday.
Good morning, Tam. Happy Friday. I just want to tell y'all the best news I've had in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Was that I told y'all the story of Jury Duty where I ran it and raised and I said everything. I did everything I could to get out of jury duty. And they said, I'll see you tomorrow morning. I was like, fuck. I was so pissed. I blatantly said that justice system is racist. They said, see you tomorrow morning. We went in the courtroom yesterday. At like 9:45 in the morning, I was so depressed. I was playing Candy Crush on my phone.
Yeah, you was bored. You were bored.
I said, I got to sit here till 4 o'clock and make $5. And then I heard them saying stuff. And I wasn't paying no attention. I was like, just get to it. I saw the guy who the defendant sitting over there. He brought a few family members. You know, you got to make it look good. Bring a few family members.
He brought the Kardashians out. Okay.
He brought the daughter and everything like that. Cute little girl, everything like that. But he got a tattoo on his face. He fucked. Like,
oh wow.
Yeah.
He judging people. But go ahead. I want to hear. Oh wait. Oh, you talking about a little bit more? But go ahead.
Yeah. Because all I heard was they said juror 10. I said what?
It's me.
That's me. And they said, lawyers, do you have any challenges? And the not the defense, the actual prosecutor got up and said, yes, juror 10. I said, yep. They were like, you're excused. I said, I'm out.
Excuse for the day? Like you excuse for the day?
No, I'm gone.
He gone for the whole
service is no longer needed.
Yes, I put it at the door. I went just like this and said, I can leave now? And they were like, yes. I don't have to sign anything. They said, no, thank you so much for your service. Shoo, I was out of there.
Oh, nice.
All right, Mike.
But then I would start questioning, well, why didn't they want me? Like that
I
could
know
be
why they didn't want me.
because
they were like, they were going to be like, they were like 4 cops that were going to be witnesses. And one of the questions were, do you think police officers are more likely to tell the truth? And I said, no, as a witness. And then they said, do you think police officers are more likely to lie? And I said, yep.
Yeah, they don't want you.
Bitch,
Yeah,
I ain't even say yes. I did yup is different.
Yup.
When you say yup, yup changes everything.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So he got out of jury duty.
I skipped out there. I looked at everybody like, it was nice meeting y'all. They looked at me like, God.
This lucky. Yeah. That's a shame.
I
So
said,
all right. So was the defendant black or white? Now you can tell me.
I don't know. He was light skinned. I don't know if he's Puerto Rican or if he was black.
Oh,
You said he had a tattoo on his face.
He got a tattoo on his neck, on his face. And I'm telling you, y'all keep putting them tattoos and then got to go to court.
Yeah,
I'm
what about
telling
his
you,
daughter?
His daughter was adorable.
Fair skin too. She was light skin too.
So it's probably he was mixed.
But then I realized that the lady,
because they light don't mean they mixed. Oh my God.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I'm taking it that the two people, the lady, whoever it was that claimed that he stole the car.
Okay, it was a car theft.
It was a car theft. Claimed he stole the car. Wasn't there because she had two. I don't know why I keep thinking it was a she. She had two lawyers because they were both working together. And
she had two lawyers.
So what happened was what it looks like happened is that they got into an argument and he took her car and he drove to a town over because that's where they found the car. He says he didn't steal the car. So I'm thinking these two were together, but that wasn't his car.
And they just got into an argument.
Scoring. She's scoring now.
Jay, shut up. He ain't had no business taking her car. Get your own damn car.
You know darn well he was driving the car. He probably got pictures of him driving the car all the time, and now she wouldn't get mad. All right, case closed. I didn't already solved it.
So now they're gonna have to go. Now who knows what happened? And I was explaining to Monty. I was like, yeah, Monty, that's why you gotta own your car. I said, because truth be told, every car in this driveway, if I wanted to. And you drove that car and I said it was stolen, it's stolen.
It's stolen, yeah. Technically, yeah.
Every car in that driveway.
Have your own car.
But yeah, so they was gonna have to go through a whole rigmarole, and I'm sure there was gonna be some nastiness that went on in the relationship, and there was gonna be there might have been some other. I was just happy I was the hell dog. I skipped out that joint. I went and got me a cup of coffee.
I'm free.
I stopped by my mom's house. I'm so happy that I ain't got to be there next week from 9 to dog. That is the weirdest feeling when somebody tells you have to be somewhere
9 to
for
4.
A certain time.
And you ain't on salary. You ain't on salary. Yeah.
You ain't on no damn salary.
You get $5 a day.
You can take care of somebody in Africa for that. Raise an animal.
$5 a month.
That's what they say. Yeah, right.
But I'll tell you what the scary part is. That dude made eye contact with me twice while I was on. Twice. I walked in. He looked over.
That's funny.
I gave him the international nod.
You didn't. That's why he's black or Puerto Rican, because if you did the nod from afar.
I'm gonna tell you he fucked because it's just me and it was a black woman.
Oh, it wasn't a jury of his peers.
Now the people that I talk to. Listen, you can't tell if somebody is biased by having conversations in the lobby, but they are all nice people. But I tell you what,
nice people.
Yeah, they were everybody was nice. I'm just saying, when he saw me being excused, I'm sure he was like, fuck.
Damn, that was one of my hopes. I had 2 opportunities.
He said,
but why do we judge people based off tattoos and the corn? They still do the cornrows, or is it now
I don't judge people. I just know how I'm judged. What
you do subconsciously?
No,
you do.
Tattoos don't make.
You said he was effed. You subconsciously judged him.
He fucked because I'm no longer on the jury. Because tattoos don't affect me. A tattoo on the face don't make me think you did shit. It just makes me think you got a tattoo on your face. Right. Now the rest of them folks may be a little intimidated by seeing somebody with a tattoo, and you 70 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. Lady Q is a beast. My Mother's Day shirts are fire. Shout out to the Lady Q.
Oh, Tam, you got your stuff. Yeah, Tam got some custom photo and things that only her mom would. Well, okay, yeah, okay. I don't know if her mom.
Like you talking too much.
Yeah, I already know.
Her mom might check in every now and then.
Yeah, don't do a crime with Jay Black. He tells everything.
I shut up. I
Oh,
shut up.
yeah.
It was. I shut up. But she said it. I was. Well, maybe
That was
she
crazy.
did.
Jay Black said that was
No,
crazy.
he
That
said
T-shirt.
her Mother's Day shirts. That
Yeah,
could
no,
mean
I'm talking about for
she
Tam. That's
ordered
what I'm talking
Mother's
about for
Day shirts
Tam.
for her.
Tam's a
not
mother,
for the
and
other
the
one.
one,
Yeah,
yeah,
and that's all you got to say.
yeah,
Don't give it all away.
yeah.
They said, yo, them shirts that Lady Q made for you that said surprise are amazing. Them custom made surprise shirts. Them shits is fire. Golly.
All right, back to you being the thug. All right, move on.
Nah, I just felt bad because he had a nice little sweater on and everything like that. But you can put a sweater on and and have your business casual, but that tattoo on your face be scaring them folks. I almost felt like kind of bad, but there was nothing I could do because I told the truth. I'm heavily tatted from my inner ear to my toes, front and back, all sides. However, tats on the face is a no-go for me. I got no problem with tattoos. I'm just saying I feel bad because I feel like them folks, whether they subconsciously are like,
people do judge you. They absolutely. I think people subconsciously or consciously, they automatically think of you of a different way if you got a tattoo on your face.
I go into another tattoo. I'm trying to figure out what I want and where I want it.
Shoot, I want to get my first tattoo. I don't got to listen.
Oh, I had two.
I'm just not patient of sitting there. But like, if I walk in a CVS at like, there's a 24-hour CVS in here. I walk in a CVS with a hoodie and Tim's on. I know people looking at me differently.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the most non-violent person you'll ever meet in your life. I'm the type of person, if I don't scan something, I'll go back in and scan it on the self-checkout. I'm like, damn, I forgot to scan this. Let me go scan this joint. The fact is people judge you no matter what, personal appearance, etc. No, real talk.
They judge you. They still you clutching your bag when that black person walk by, still locking that door. Oh, wait, who's that coming up? Yeah.
And I could already tell who was going to be the leader of the jury. You could tell a little extra dude who wanted to be the leader of the people already. Like he was already speaking up and asking questions to the person. That I was like, look at this motherfucker. Yeah, he going to be
leader of the jury. Was it the chairman? No, I don't even know.
Well, they pick one, I guess, but you could already tell he was already, so-and-so went downstairs. It's a break. They haven't been back yet. I said, look at this motherfucker.
But why do you got to go to a jury for a stolen car? Like either you stole it, like it tells you right there. That's
you go to trial. You still got to go to trial.
Trial by jury.
If you said not guilty,
but he's saying I didn't steal a car. So
yeah, he said it's not stolen.
Yeah, because they in a like you said, is a lot deeper. I think. Yeah. Well,
I hope Hey, all I know is I was out. Judge was nice guy. He smiled. He knew I was happy. He knew he was doing me a favor. He said, "You're excused with a smile." That I ain't never seen a judge smile at everything. He smiled every time. That dude is living a good life. Whatever's going on in his life, he is happy as hell. Like, dude really asked the same questions to like 70 people.
Sorry,
Lady Q's.
No, I'm sorry, Tim, if I screwed something up. I don't know what I was talking about.
Go ahead, put it up again. Jesus, my God.
I feel bad. You know, like something just keep bothering you. Like something keep bothering you, it's bothering me.
Yeah, like only making 2 shirts and getting on.
Yeah,
I helped her.
Look at what we found.
I did a throwback post. Yeah, I was feeling like hip hop.
That don't even look like you.
What do you mean? It looks just like me.
Yeah, I look like him.
I don't even. If you told me that was, I would have never known that was him.
That hip hop. That's when
It looked like you got a crown on your head, though.
No, that was the hat with the ball. Remember the hats? You had the hats. The hat. Stop it.
I don't even know what that pose is.
I don't know what that
is. Was my hip hop. That was
That ain't hip hop. That ain't hip hop.
What up, son?
See you with your little shell top.
Yeah, with my Adidas.
That ain't hip hop.
You crazy with the head? The DMC glasses.
First of all, your hand on your head
have on the glasses.
But that wasn't the
that was
not. You would have crossed them like this.
That was not hip hop.
No, but I wanted you to see. I needed you to see Run DMC on the front. So if I'd have folded my arms,
okay. Now I see. I remember that shirt.
The Run DMC Raising Hell.
Raising Hell. Okay.
You're supposed to just turn around and show the front. You did an angle.
You got a polo up,
Mike. When you're 9 or 10, or I don't even know how old I was.
Dude, you was America's Next Top Model. You was not hip hop.
You got a polo on up under the shirt.
Homie struck a pose.
All right, now y'all ain't got to dissect all it now. The purpose is a throwback. I was in a throwback mood, and I was thinking hip hop. It was throwback. I just showed myself when I was a youngster.
You was just young.
Oh,
How old were
okay.
you there?
I don't know. I'm between 8 to 10. I'm guessing
No, you 12.
12. I don't know
He
how old
was
I was.
bad too. Like you was tearing shit up. They in the background just
I definitely
smiling.
had to be maybe 6th grade. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
He looked like he read a little bit.
Yeah, you read a little bit. Yeah.
He read a little bit.
My niece said I was 11.
How your niece know?
They got good memories, Mike. My
Yeah, but
memories
she
are-
wasn't there.
She
You're
wasn't
right.
born.
She claimed she was one. So she claimed she was one.
Okay.
You do not remember nothing that one, girl. Because if you do, you should be a trillionaire right now. If you can
So
remember,
how old are you, Mustafa?
Here you go. Easy. Trying to
How
connect
old are
the
you,
dots.
Mustafa?
Here you go.
you
All
was
right.
one.
So what's the day? The day is Friday.
Right.
Let's reset. Let's see what we talk about. What we got?
Yo, I was so happy when I left court yesterday. I did the greediest shit ever.
What?
I went to McDonald's and got a number one. Who gets a number one anymore? Have y'all had a Big Mac lately?
Mm-mm.
No. Well, I never was into the Big Macs. I was always a regular cheeseburger guy. or bigger
Oh, them
cheeseburger.
Big Macs. Oh, man, they so
I
hard.
used to love a Big Mac.
I
Oh,
love them Big Mac.
Oh,
That little whatever fake ass French dressing that they put on it, whatever that special sauce is,
special
whatever
sauce.
whatever that
Special
special stuff.
sauce.
And them fries were piping hot.
Mm.
God, that was so greedy. She's right, Jay Black. What was that?
No, they
She said she's right. You were 11.
McDonald's is
How old is
definitely
Mustafa? That's what I want to know.
No, easy.
How old is Mustafa?
McDonald's is definitely.
I got
not
a
the
shirt
same.
for you if you tell me your age. I'll send it to
What
you.
you do have some urban trivia. I think you got some trivia or some white people
Let-
trivia or something we're gonna do a little later.
But we're gonna get to the
Mustafa, I got a
trivia.
media room T-shirt for you.
Nice.
Yeah, if you
nice.
can tell us how old you
How
are
old
right
are you?
now.
Nah. I can get Lady Q to fraudulently make one from Johnny.
Wait, since we're gonna have fun with the trivia and we'll do the trivia and everything like that, let's just play the WWE, aka the Mac are extra small now. No, the Big Mac ain't as big as it used to be.
Mm-mm. Them patties
The Big
like
Mac
this
ain't as
big.
good. Yeah.
Like that big.
But somebody said something to me that didn't make
I
sense. They
might
said
get Big Mac today.
you remember when you were a kid, everything was huge. And I was like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
like
everything felt
everything was
bigger.
huge when you was a kid. Like a Big Mac literally was something.
Like, yo, that's
She was
crazy.
like, yo, it's a Big Mac.
Quarter pounder Big Mac. Gotta cut that in half.
But I know for a fact that is may be one of the most unhealthiest things to eat in the history of unhealthy.
Mhm.
Because as I was eating it, I was like, this is disgusting.
You
man.
felt it.
But I was happy. I ain't
That's
eat
how I
nothing
feel
else.
with Five Guys. It felt like I shouldn't be eating this. You can feel the grease and
You already know.
it's like I shouldn't be doing this, but it's so good right now.
It's like when I'd be in New York and after a comedy show, I'd get a piece of pizza. And if you go to New York, they got these big ass slices, right? I said, do you know how unhealthy it is that it's a tradition that you take a few napkins, you put them down, and you pour the grease out your damn pizza.
That's how much grease.
That's how much grease it is. And you be like,
Can't
I
wait
can't
to
wait
do
to
it.
eat this. Yeah, you like,
I know.
No, there's a lot of grease.
I'm ready for it.
It can literally drip off. You can hold
Yeah,
the
it just
slice
drips
up
all
and
the
then
way
it
off.
drips off. It's like, what are we doing?
it pours a double shot of grease. Like if you put it in a shot glass, you'd get a big, healthy double shot of grease. You'd be like, yo, I'm a fuck.
Gotta drip.
Gotta drip. The most disgusting thing I've ever I'm like, yo, this is really disgusting. There was something else, and then we can get into Kevin Samuels. There was something else. The pizza, the McDonald's, and McDonald's got this little reward system now. The drive-thru ain't the same. It's like you can either pay or you can use your app. And I was like, oh, okay, it's McDonald's.
Well, the
I'm
app
not-
is they got deal. They
Yeah,
got
trying
good
to-
deals. It's dollar large
Yeah.
fries, Mike, every time. Like that's sweet.
I'm good. I was just get me out of here. They was like, would you like to use the app? And they were nice. They're a lot nicer than when it used to be. Chick-fil-A done made everybody have to step up because Chick-fil-A so damn nice. Now everybody trying to be nice. So shout out to McDonald's. The young people were very nice and polite to me. I liked it. I said, all right.
Good. Wow.
Well, that's good.
But that's it for the year. I can't eat another Big Mac.
Yeah.
Because dog, I really did tear that Big Mac up. Like there was a little lettuce on the side at the end, and I really did eat the little lettuce that was.
They don't digest well. The patty's probably still sitting in your stomach the same way.
Forever.
Yeah.
What do you mean digest well? They never digest.
Yeah.
That patty stays in your system for life. That don't never come out your body. It's nothing like Wendy's. All right, so let's get to the Kevin Samuels. What else is today's Friday? I ain't really got nothing to do. Everybody left the house. Everybody's there. Okay.
What?
Oh, let me make sure she's not on live. Oh, I don't know if I should.
Stacy.
What?
The girls got a big dance. The twins got a big dance they got to go to.
Nice.
Today. So you know, I don't know what it's called. There's a word for it. If I knew the word, you guys.
Wait, you said sock pop, right? 10th grade? Ain't it like 10th grade?
Sock hop?
No,
sock pop.
Man, we was born. What you think is the 50s?
Yeah, what was it called? Sock pop?
Pop?
I don't know.
What you Fonzie? Like, they got dresses the whole. No, they ain't got no sock out.
They wearing booty skirts.
So listen, I have learned to mind my business. I don't tell people to try and get things done in advance. I've let that go. Y'all do it when y'all want to do it. Y'all plan. If y'all want to do things the day before the event, y'all go knock yourself out.
Okay.
If y'all want to wait the night before, y'all go ahead. I'm out of it. I don't want any part of the planning. I give debit cards out. Y'all take care of what y'all got to take care of. So I guess they got their hair done. They got their hair done yesterday.
It's like 8 hours. But
And it was a hair done. Somebody wasn't satisfied with their hair.
oh,
Somebody was traumatized. Somebody was pissed.
Okay.
There's only two of them. They're twins. I ain't gonna put no names out there. One of them was pissed.
Okay.
Like, anyway, so I'm laying on the couch, chilling, happy. I just ate me a Big Mac with some large fries and an orange drink. I'm laying on the couch, chilling, right? I don't even know who was at the door. I'm like, who is at the door? Nobody's supposed to be here. And anyway, one of the girls walk in. I'm like, yo, who is it? I don't hear nothing. Normally they're like, Dad, it's me. They be all jolly, Dad. And I hear like crying, sniffling. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay.
So I turn and I look and I'm seeing like tears for real. I'm like, oh shit. I'm thinking something happened in school. I said, oh, we got to go back to school. Like, we got to go back to school. Like, we got to turn. I said, fuck, I'm putting my sneakers back on. As I'm already putting, I'm like, fuck.
Loaded and all.
I said, here we go. She looks at me and says, she lays down the ground rules. I've never seen this shit before in my life. I was so stuck. I didn't know what to say, y'all. She said, as she's sniffling and crying and tears are pouring down her eyes, she said, Dad, don't ask me what's wrong. Don't tell me it's going to be all right. And don't say Monty can fix it. And please, if you need to know any more information, just ask Mom. And walks up the steps. And I never said a word, dog. I was told what not to do.
And what to do.
And what to do.
Who to talk to, who not to talk to, what to say, what not to say.
Dog, I was stuck in my living room like, what? And she just walked up the steps.
What happened? I didn't already told you what happened. I already told you. Because she's like, what? No, what's going on? No,
everything she told me not to say, I was literally about to say it. It was about to come out my mouth. Don't tell me it's going to be all right. Don't tell me Monty
can fix it.
Ask Mom.
Monty can't fix this.
Monty can fix it because Monty can fix anything for the most part.
No, Monty can fix it. She said, oh yeah, I missed it. She said, don't tell me Monty can fix it. I already know. Don't ask me about it. Don't tell me it's going to be all right. If you need to know more information about what happened, ask Mom. She's outside the car and she walked up the steps crying. No, I have no control of this household. I just sat right back down. I said, what the fuck?
I guess I'll wait till she come in. You ain't go out to say, Stace, what the hell is going on?
You know, my next step was call Stace. Hey, Stace hits me with an onslaught of what happened. She don't even say like the child's name. She already knows why I'm calling. So she's already like, she says she's never, this is how it starts. She answers the phone. She don't say hi or nothing. She just goes, she says she's never going back to that hair salon. She doesn't like the hairstylist. The hairstylist don't know what she's doing. We're gonna have to get money to fix it, and she's never returning back. And then Stacey got frustrated and la 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 and everything else.
Oh, she get her money back though? Did I hear that part?
Oh my god, they ain't no money back.
Because when you don't like your
First of all,
hair,
I don't care. I didn't pay for it. Grandma paid for that. They grandma.
But still, it's still money. You don't let somebody get away with that.
First of all,
like
grandma works.
Do it or get my brand
Grandma
back,
works
right?
at the salon.
Oh wow.
It's all for. And then
What up,
Stacey
Don?
And then Stacey says all this. Like Stacey goes on a rant, and then Stacey says, "Don't ask her anything." God damn, you too.
Like what Margie said, they just gotta cry it out. Sometimes they just gotta let them cry.
Dang, I wonder what happened at the hair salon.
It'd be nothing a lot
it
of
was
times.
The hairstyle.
JB, why? You don't
He
know.
hated-
Like, just
he
comb it
hated
to
It
the
be
side.
nothing. No, it ain't no just comb it.
If it's braids, I get it. Because if the braids is off and
No,
your head's
How
hurting,
about
it's
when
too
you
tight, I
style
get
your
when females say
hair,
that.
you have to try to brush them curls out because they put all kind of product on it to make it stay in a certain place.
So I don't say nothing. I had to go get a microwave because in my house, we got a microwave that's connected to the oven. Do y'all have your microwave connected to the oven? Or is your microwave
It's
separate?
built in. The one that's built
Mine
in,
is
yeah.
built in, yeah.
It's built in. So yesterday, last night ago, Monty put the
Last
pizza
night
in the
ago.
oven, and when she pressed the button to open the door,
Mhm.
it wouldn't open. So then I went and I pressed the button. I heard the spring fall out.
Ping.
I heard it. There's no way to get to it. I YouTube everything and I called somebody and they're like, no, you have to get a technician to go out there because they have to open the entire thing.
Come
Which is-
on.
Dog, I called multiple people. When I went to YouTube, I was like, oh shit, this is a scam because it's all together. So it costs like $400 for the person to come out. And I'm like, I'm not spending for it. But dog, there's a slice of pizza that's in there. I got to get the slice
I
of
need
pizza
that.
out.
How do I get this open?
And I don't want to damage it because it looks good. So I don't want to damage it. Okay, I'm only telling y'all that because they was silent. I was left by myself with my child, so they were silent. So I went to go get the microwave. I bought the new microwave. I put the microwave to the side. So I'm setting up the microwave, and she comes down and she wants to eat this pizza. And she was like, Dad, I'll just eat the pizza cold. I said, baby, I will set the microwave up. You ain't got to eat the pizza cold, right? I said, you don't have to eat the pizza cold. I'm not mentioning anything. She still, her eyes are puffy, like a funeral puffy. Like her eyes are puffy.
With the hair still to the
And
side.
all I want to say is, I want to say something so bad, but I'm like,
It's gonna be all right.
I'ma make
But
it
you
worse.
can't. You
I'ma
can't.
make it
You
worse.
can't say it's because it's gonna make
I'ma
her cry.
make it
Yes. Any highlight, any mention of it. Yes.
nothing. I'm like, so I start going like, damn, it's always tough. You know what the worst thing about this microwaves are? You never know how to set the damn clock. Why do they make? I'm trying to make casual conversation with my daughter in my own house. Like I'm trying to do something, right? And she's like, you probably just need to read the directions, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, at least I got her engaged.
You got
Right?
her. Yeah, she's talking.
She's super
talking.
handy.
Mhm.
Almost said her name. She's the handiest one in the whole household. Like when I need something set up, I give her the directions and I give her the box. And within
Go.
30 minutes,
She
she
got it.
sets the whole thing up. She takes her tools out. It's good. And I give her a little bit of money because I'm like, that's a talent. All right. So she's like, Dad, just read the directions. I was like, all right. So I got it. I'm doing my best. I'm doing material, y'all. I'm performing, trying to make this child
Make
feel
it
better.
feel a little better. Yes. Yes.
I'm doing dances. Like I want to juggle knives. I'm trying to do everything to make my
Anything to
child
get her to
feel
smile
better.
and just feel a little bit better in the moment. Yes.
So she goes, we put the plate in, she puts the pizza in, and I'm sitting there, we waiting for the pizza. And this child does it. I don't know if anybody remembers the after school special shows, like let's say a Lifetime show, like a kid's show, right? She does some kid show shit, right? I'm standing in front of the microwave, and out of nowhere, the girl hugs me and puts her head on my chest. And I'm like, oh my God.
It worked. And she had a moment.
And I was like, this, I'm almost crying now. I was like, okay. I said,
And you still can't say it's gonna be okay.
I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing.
You can't say- it's gonna make it worse. More
like,
memories,
okay.
more tears.
I'm like, all right, here's your pizza. And I'm like, oh, wow, it really worked. You just got to let girls settle.
Just let,
Like,
just
I
let
just
them
figured it
settle.
out. Shona, you just got to let y'all settle.
Yeah. It's easy.
But to a certain
It's
degree, though,
simple.
Shani. 'Cause
No.
if you ignore it and then that's a problem. Well, you saw that I was upset and hurt, and you.
Now, that's
still
when they get
supposed-
older. That's when the vagina matures and gets difficult.
No, but she told him. She gave him the instructions. Hey, don't ask me about this. I don't want to talk about this. Don't say this to me. I don't feel like hearing that. She told him, and then
And then it
when
worked.
she had her moment.
Did she
Then
get
she
the
just
pizza?
needed a
though?
hug.
Yeah, she got the pizza.
Okay.
Mind you, this is when the microwave's going. By the time it's like this, she gave me the hug. Then it was like bing, bing. Then I opened and gave her the pizza. And then she sat down. And now I'm breaking down the box. And I'm like, all right, she's vulnerable now. I'm breaking down the box. And I broke the rule. I broke the rule at the end. I broke down the box. I said, baby, I'm gonna let you know from experience. Things ain't never as bad as you think they are. And then I just broke it down and I walked out. And she was fine. And she was fine. She was fine. And she looked at me. I said, it's never as bad as you think it is. And then I just walked off. And then Monty came. And then Monty came home from work. And next thing you know, Monty was grabbing a wig. And Monty put her hair in a cornrow and took the wig to her friend's house. So I guess the wig is getting done right now.
Gonna do a wig instead. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a wig. So that was the experience of having the vagina monologues in my house.
That's dope. And the whole time I'm thinking, why didn't he just use an air fryer to heat up the pizza? It tastes better in the air fryer anyway.
I have no idea.
Okay.
The air fryer that we had,
That's what you were thinking, Jay.
Yes,
was sharing
this
his
whole
story
time,
with
why-
us.
why
You
is he using
thinking
the
why
microwave
he
for
ain't
pizza?
put it in the air fryer?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. I was thinking that.
Yeah,
I
so
did. It did.
Hey, Erica.
And the air fryer sitting right there. I keep trying to do the air fryer. I'm doing something wrong. I never turned it on correctly. Stacey walked me through it, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Buttons, power, and then air fryer.
No, she told me
Yeah,
I got to
I
die.
Warm something up. You don't hit air fry.
I hit air fry and I put the temp that I want, 390, and or 375, depends on what it is. And I'm an air fryer king over here.
But on the air fryer,
I'm a
it
chef.
has one thing that says pizza. So I tried to maneuver it to go to pizza.
I
And
like
then
my
every time I
crust.
maneuvered it to go to pizza, I don't know, I did something wrong. Anyway, bottom line is, listen, I was daddy of the year. I followed
Yes,
the
you did.
rules. I
You
ain't
did
try.
good.
I
You did
ain't,
real
I ain't
good.
try to put my own rules. So then,
did good.
okay, now we're gonna go to Kevin Samuel. But then one more thing: there's a dress that has to be looked for. And this is why I mind my business. This is why I mind my business.
You mean look for? Meaning tomorrow?
There's a dress
Mhm.
that she's wearing, and it's like 1:45 in the morning. And I look at Stacey. Stacey don't never curse at me unless we in the middle of some shit. Like
I
unless
was like, well, I'm about to say, wait a minute. She
Unless
don't
I
never
get-
cuss at you.
she don't never curse at me, I gotta literally call her out. Like I gotta really push her for her to respond with anything, right? So
Mhm.
all I did was go, and she's in the closet, right? The closet that is nice and clean. God, it's so organized right now. I love it. I go, what you doing? She says, looking for this fucking dress. And I'm like, dress for a cat? I said her name, dress for a cat? She goes, yeah. And I go back to bed, and all in my mind, Jay, I was about to be Jay Black asshole. I was about to be Jay Black asshole, because in my mind, I've been trying to tell y'all, the dance is tomorrow.
Why are
and
we
you
waiting
wanna-
to the
why
last?
are we waiting to
freaking
look
minute?
for the dress? But you know what I did? I got in the bed, got under the blanket, got
You
under
didn't
everything.
say anything.
I
You
ain't say shit. And I laid myself down and went to sleep. I had already taken my 2 melatonins. I said, I ain't saying it ain't worth it. What? Because all I'm doing is irritating her.
Like, what are we doing? That's why I told y'all. I couldn't resist. I could hear me saying. That's why I told
Oh,
you
it
wait
was,
to
it
the
was
last
on the
minute.
tip. I wanted to just like, why would y'all wait?
Why would you
till
wait?
now?
Don't make no sense.
What
Come on,
happens?
that
Stuff be
holiday.
going on.
It ain't none of my business. It ain't none
Stuff
of my
be going
business.
on. Yeah, stuff be going on, and you want to get to it, and sometimes you can't.
Or you said stay
Just
out
wait.
of it. Stay out of
Yeah.
it.
And yeah, I said stay. I stayed all the way out. And when she came to the bed, I was already knocked out. My instant reaction was to ask her, "Did you find the dress?" I ain't even asking.
No, because that may bring up more.
Yeah, because if
memories.
she didn't find the dress, then it's like then it's gonna be a problem. So I just shut up. It only took me about 30 years to learn just to shut up.
So their prom or their dance is tonight, right?
Oh yeah, and
Right.
then when Autumn walked by me, I had to whisper, "Your hair look nice."
And you just said her name.
But she did. They had
Well,
two
he had
different hair-
already said it. Yeah.
No, he said a Kayla for the dress. He just said it was Autumn for the hair.
Yeah. I had to tell
No,
Autumn.
Autumn's hair was fine.
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah,
She
Autumn's
was
hair was
good, but,
fine.
I
but
gotta
yeah,
flip-flop.
Kayla had some problems.
Kayla
But
J.
Monty,
Mhm.
the oldest, I got to give Monty a little oldest card celebration because she came through as the oldest. That's a lot of pressure when you're oldest, where people think you can fix shit.
But
She fixed
the makeup, the hair,
far
got
she
it all.
fixed it.
Yep. Yeah.
That little wig stuff that she's been doing since she was a kid came in hand. She's been fixing wigs since she was a kid. I don't know what. She got enough hair, but she just love her some goddamn wigs. All right.
It's easier.
So my daughter's 18, and Kevin Samuels, if you're 18, between 18 and 25, the legendary Kevin Samuels says you in your prime. You're looking for men who are lawyers and athletes and all types of stuff. But he don't feel the same way about 35-year-old women.
Nope.
Kevin Samuels, the legendary con artist. I call him the con artist because he just loves getting guys kicked the fuck up. Because guys ain't got nobody to stand up for him. So he got the angle. He stands up for guys. Guys in barbershops like worship Kevin Samuels.
The honorable Kevin Samuels.
The honorable.
I don't know
like
why.
they worship this man. They live by what he says at the barbershop. Like every booth has it on. So this is what Kevin Samuels has to say about any woman 35 or older, y'all.
Oh, wait a minute.
Something wrong with you.
Wait a minute.
Oh, take it from the top, because that first one is crucial. You got to hear that. Go ahead.
You are a leftover woman. A leftover woman. You are what left. Men know that there's something likely wrong with you. Whether you want to hear it or not, I'm going to just go there with you. I'm telling you the truth that you don't want to hear. Men know that there's something likely wrong with you, but you cannot be fit in an adjustable 6 or higher, 35, unmarried. Something wrong with you. That's where men automatically come in at. And here's the thing. Just like when you were between the ages of 18 and 25 and you didn't want to settle, you were trying to get the CEO, the pilot, the investment banker, you were trying to get flued out. Here's what's going to happen. If you are a woman 35 plus,
keep putting music on.
And you want a man that's on the same lifestyle level, you're going to live to 35 years old.
That's the end of it.
All right, so Kevin Samuels says if you're 35 and older and you are not married and you're a woman, something's wrong with you.
Something's wrong with you, he said.
You are a leftover. You no longer basically gonna have the pick of the litter.
Nope, that's what he said.
I don't even know why I'm gonna let Shawnee talk about this. Go ahead, Shawnee. Go ahead.
The Kevin Samuels is there's nothing to say. This is the stupidest shit ever. And anybody that listens to, no woman should listen to his advice. No one. There's nothing wrong with a woman being married at 35. There's nothing wrong. Maybe she don't want to be married. And if she does want to be married and she wants to wait to find what's best for her, there's nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Jay Black, go on. So what you got to say, Jay?
Once again, Kevin Samuels said if you are 35 and older and you're a woman and you are not married, something is wrong with you. You no longer can get the prime choice. Your expectations, you got to lower your expectations. Jay Black says,
if we want to be honest, just being honest adults, when we have a female that's of that age, like 40 plus for me, I do generally go to say, what's wrong with her?
Why? I'm not married.
And I would honestly, are we being honest and transparent? Or we all
go ahead, because I'm not married and there ain't a damn thing wrong with me.
That you can identify and
there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just I have options. And we are being honest. I have options. And ladies, I don't just settle for anything just because a man say they want to be in your life. There is nothing wrong with a woman that is 35 and unmarried. There's nothing wrong with that.
It is just a weird dynamic that if a guy is 35 and unmarried, he's literally praised. But if a woman is 35 and unmarried, something's wrong with her. Now, I'm going to be honest.
Unmarried is used as like what, Mike? Let's be real. You don't think
there are some prime women out here. There are some prime women I know, and I don't want to put their names out there that are 35 and don't have any kids and have great jobs and are literally prime for a guy. Like I don't think you guys understand. Like, they are literally some amazing women. And I can't just say the names because it would be disrespectful because I don't want to put their ages out there.
Right.
That are dope for real. But for some reason, now.
They probably too headstrong, thinking I don't need a man for nothing. And that means they're going to be these are some of the thoughts that some people think, Mike. But I just thought we was going to be honest if you're going to talk about that.
Okay, now I'm going to be on Lady Q. So what do you call a man that's 35 and on his third wife? A player. No, I'm just playing. But that is what society says. Like, it's okay for a guy to be on his third wife. Nobody even counts a guy's wives. Honestly, nobody even counts the guy's third marriage. Like, nobody even says it. It is a hypocrisy. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. So Jay won't be the only ass here.
Thank you. I'm not an ass though, but go ahead.
You are an ass. And Mike about to be an ass.
I'm going to join the ass group.
Say it.
All y'all women who base your whole presentation on how you look. All y'all women who base everything on how you look. Y'all in trouble when y'all start hitting 35. If you base your whole thing based on what your body and what you look like, you in trouble. Because I will say this, and that goes for men too, but men aren't judged like this because it's unfair. Women at 24, your body at 24 and 23, you ain't never going to see 24 and 23 again for the majority of us.
Ever.
Who ain't working out. Like, there are exceptions to the rule. Pilar Sanders is an exception to the rule.
Shut up, Jay.
But some of y'all women who raised your nose at dudes because y'all was the baddest bitch in the room all the time when y'all were 24 and y'all know who y'all are. Because I seen y'all played me too. Y'all played me to the left too. When y'all hit 35, y'all not the number one draft pick anymore. When y'all walk in the room, y'all ain't the number one pick anymore.
What does this have to do with being in a relationship?
Because I'm just saying, when y'all at 35, there's a difference. So if you based your whole thing on looks,
made it, Lady Q. You just made it at 35. Go ahead.
If you base your whole thing on looks, and that was your whole thing on how you ran shit, you in trouble when you get to like 35 and 40. Holly Berry is still beautiful, but she ain't the Holly Berry for the 20s.
Same, yeah, facts.
I'm just giving y'all advice. Just don't be
okay. But you're talking about looks. You're talking about superficial stuff. So what does that have to do with having a man being married at 35? It should be based on more than looks.
But I'm just going with Kevin Samuels thing. It is all superficial. Like, people just think you ain't got a choice in it. You ain't got the prime choice anymore when you're 35. You got to settle.
How old is Kevin Samuels?
I know he probably like 40.
And Kevin Samuels doesn't have a wife.
Yeah, that's what I try to tell you.
How is he telling somebody something about marriage and something wrong with them if they're not married?
I'm just curious the fact that you don't see that that's something that could go through your mind. If someone is 40 years old, a female, and she's not married, it's like, well, why isn't she? Something
because I don't want to be. Because I don't want to be.
That's the goal for females.
I don't want to be.
Ain't that the goal?
I don't want to be married. It's not like ain't nobody asked. It's not like ain't nobody asked. Not like I haven't been proposed to several times. That ain't what I wanted to do.
Is your end goal now being married, Shani? Is that your end goal?
No, my end goal is just to be happy.
Oh, now I think the way you paused, you just to be argumentative. All right.
Oh, we don't. Tam is
the
right.
The end goal is to have a companion and be happy. If companionship leads to marriage, then okay. But at the end of the day, the main goal is to be happy. Because no, I'm not getting ready to sit up at 40. I'm not selling for no bullshit. I'm not getting ready to just be like, oh, okay, well, the nigga like me, I like him. We get older, so let's just no.
Y'all say my clock is ticking. I'm 40 years old and I ain't got nothing stable.
But that's for kids.
I got plenty of stuff stable. I got plenty of stuff that's stable.
No, meaning as far as wanting that companion, needing that person. That's
companion.
That's your thought process in the majority.
Companion. That's it. No, that's not our thought process.
No, y'all do think about it. You can act like you don't, but you want a companion and you want to be married.
Stop. A companion, yes.
You want to ring on your finger.
That don't necessarily mean that I want to be married, because married, that's a whole lot of stuff, and then paperwork got to change, and you got to do this and that, and then I got stuff, and I don't know that I want you to have my stuff in the event something happens.
You know what's crazy?
You got to do prenups, and it's a whole bunch of stuff. We ain't got to be married.
if you put Mo Square, Leah Frazier Square, and you put all our squares on one show, you know the person who really needs to be married here is Jay.
You said I need to be?
Yeah, you don't know how to exist without being married.
You can't function without you. If Lady Q went away, oh my God.
Oh, Lady Q can't go away. I don't care what goes on in that relationship. She can't go away.
If she went on vacation with the girls for 2 days, hell, when I come up there, if I just say, Lady Q, let's go to lunch for 2 hours, it's gonna be a problem. Jay gonna fall apart.
I apologize if I said something crazy because she telling me to shut up. Tam saying no in all caps, nah. So I guess every female not thinking about marriage. As I growing up, I always thought every female wanted to be married. They wanted to be in a relationship. They wanted a ring on their finger.
Being in a relationship and being married is two different things. It's a whole lot of responsibility that comes with being married to somebody. Companion, they got their house, I got my house.
Can we say in general that women in America want to be married? Maybe not you.
Say that.
I think there's a pressure that women feel that they're gonna wind up by themselves in their 40s and 50s and not have a husband and a family.
I guess when you're younger, you feel that way, but after you go through life and you live and you see that, oh, you know what, I could do this way and I can still be happy. This works for me. Because that whole married thing was put on us by grandma and mama and how they came up.
See, Kathy, now this is what it annoys me with y'all. This ain't got shit to do with sorry ass men. Like, why do y'all gotta come for us? Like, we talking about what y'all like. Listen, the woman that's got
going on, there's something wrong with it. But that's true because, like, what Jay is saying, oh, you too headstrong. That's what a nigga say when he weak. Like, dudes, listen. Can't nobody outwork me. And that's the biggest problem in a relationship. They be like, I can't keep up with you. I can't keep what you doing this, you doing that. And I just can't do it. No, you can't outwork me. So don't try. This is what I do. This is what I was born to do. This is me. This is my lane. So just stay in your lane and everything will be cool.
I just listen. I think there's a lot of women who feel pressure to get married.
I think when they're younger,
that's all I was saying.
They do, but after you at 40, you know better.
And please don't blame us for that pressure because we not the one. The aunties are the ones who done made me believe, who done told me that these women need to get married. Yeah, I just want to make sure we don't get blamed for this. Yeah. I'm just saying. When I was like 17 and 18, I was just listening to girls being don't be that girl just being by yourself in your 30s and 40s all by yourself.
That's what you hear.
Right. That's what we heard. And so in our 20s and stuff, that's how it was. It was, I gotta get married. I gotta get married. I gotta have these kids. You go through the little checklist. But then you get older and you realize, oh no, this ain't what that is. I don't have to do that. I don't have to be married to be happy and feel complete.
Do you want a male influence in your kid's life, or I don't know, it's something about that.
I do want a male influence in their life, and they got that. They got uncles. They have people. It's not the end. It's not the end of the world.
No, but in the house, you know what I'm talking about. In that home, in that four walls. All right, maybe I was looking at it differently, but yeah.
I think there are a lot of people. I still think there are a lot of women who feel pressure right now. And I think I ain't gonna disagree with Shawnee saying, especially when they're younger. I think younger girls have it easier now. I think it's the ones that were part of our generation. I think the young girls right now ain't worried about it. I think the ones that were part of our generation who are in their mid-30s, there are a lot of ones stressing right now, going like, "Wow, it's never gonna happen."
Married. I ain't getting married yet. I gotta find.
And that's what they do because that happened with me. My family was like, "Why you ain't married? You ain't got no kids. You getting?" I'm like, "Damn, I'm 26." I got to get married. I don't want to get married.
Holler at me about something.
Then I got married, and it was why you ain't got no kids. I got to have kids too now.
What you put in. Don said marriage is like a job. You get out of it what you put in it. Margie said I got married at 25. Then the pressures of when you gonna have kids. Like, dang, can we just honeymoon for a minute?
Yeah, it's like, dang. So I think
do it with no guilt.
We got older and we realized that no, that's not, marriage is not the end all be all. It's not. It's other
But-
things that are a little bit more important than having a man in this house.
But as a good dude at that age, when you're 35, 40 plus, aren't the good dudes already taken because they already got their?
Damn.
Not necessarily.
Or do you have to now, if you hit your 40s, do you have to now settle for somebody who's already been married once?
Or twice.
Or twice.
You might, but that doesn't make them a bad person. I mean, that doesn't mean that good dudes aren't out there. I mean, it's good dudes that are single that have been through things too, that are just like, okay, I'm chilling until I find what I really want.
He calls them the leftovers.
Do you think you can really go through the rest of your life not ever being married or with somebody?
I do. Never being married. You saying two different things. Never being married.
No, I
never
was
being
asking a
married. Yeah.
question. I didn't know. No, I was just saying, like, could she go through the rest of her life never being like, not wanting to be married? I was just wondering.
Never
like,
being married.
I'm
Yeah.
legit not trying to be ignorant.
She's fine.
But I was legit just asking the question.
We may not believe her. We may not believe her.
Yeah.
We may not believe her. I think she's fine, but I'm not sure.
Well,
I don't know.
fine. I mean, a
I don't know.
companion. Yes, I want a companion, but that don't necessarily mean I want a
But you don't want to play house. You're gonna say, I ain't gonna be living up in here with me. Ain't got no ring on this
Well,
finger.
and they're
What?
not gonna live with me because they had their own stuff.
No, I was just hypothetical. It was hypothetical.
Shawnee said as long as there's vitamin D available, she's okay. As long as there's some vitamin D randomly available, well, consistently
good.
available, she's all right.
Damn.
No, it may be some females out there like that.
I want to know who feels pressure to get married. There's got to be, because listen, I heard it all the time.
I mean, you still hear it. Yeah, I hear people like in my family be like, "Well, you ain't got nobody," or
Yeah.
like, "Well,
They keep
number one,
throwing
it
it
ain't
out
none of
there.
your business," you know. And then, but I mean, it's okay to not be married. It is not the end all. You can have a companion. You can have a friend, and that's cool.
Because it is a hypocrisy out here. Because if me and Stacey break up, and I'm not wishing that on anything, they gonna look like society be like, damn, Stacey, you 50 something with this, and they gonna look at me. I'm back in them streets.
Who want it?
I'm not saying I'm not saying it's something I would look forward to, but that's the way society.
Yeah, nobody want. Yeah, I don't want to go back. And you're right. Maybe it's me. I
gotta get
can't
to know
function
all those
right
strippers
now.
all over again. That's hard.
I think men want to be in situations like that more than women. We know how
Like
to take
what?
care of ourselves.
J Black feeling the pressure.
That's
now.
you, bitch.
No,
If
no,
J
Lady Q
Black
was in
ain't
here
got
doing
nobody
something
to.
and just not. She wasn't even in here to comment. It was doing something else to heard me and say, "Shawty said what she said." Like she's
Yeah, I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
I don't know. I think sometimes I think I believe Shawnee, but I think there's a lot of women who are forced to say what Shawnee says because it's no longer in
deep down,
style. It's no longer
Why
style.
are they forced? Why do you feel they're forced?
Because
to
it's
say
peer
it?
no, I'm saying it's peer pressure now to be like, if you're like in your 40s, or let's say you're 38, and you really are like, I really want to be married. It's really not the end thing to say anymore.
I mean, but if that's what they want, then they should be true to that. I've been married before, so I mean,
Yeah, we
okay.
jaded.
Now
We've been married
if
before.
I had never been married before and I didn't have kids, then my attitude might be different. It might be different. I don't know. It might be different, but I know for me that even in being married, I've always been married to my career. So that's been the most important thing.
could
to
be
do
part of the
was
problem
just
too.
like,
Though. They could be part of the problem.
whatever. Well, it's not. It's about finding the right person, because the dude I'm with now, like, I'll slow down on work. If he'd be like, okay, you're doing too much, time to stop, then I'll stop. And I don't have no problem. Like, he don't get no pushback. Like, I'm like, nah, motherfucker, I got to take this. You don't do that. None of that happens. But that's about meeting the person that is like, oh, okay. All
We
right.
don't touch the nerve. We don't touch the nerve with Marjorie. Put her back on. See, this is where it goes. I would be like, you married. Do you know where your husband is? Married and still cheating. Why you gotta put spice in somebody's game? Like, what is wrong with you?
And Tam agrees.
I think once we started having kids,
I like a woman that know her word.
What up, Aaron?
What her worth is, and she doesn't have to settle. And the dude probably can't satisfy a woman within 2 inches of his
Well, here go the hate. Here go the
Aaron,
hate.
wait a minute. What
Here
happened?
go the hate, Aaron. Here go the hate.
happened?
We know where he was going.
Yeah.
There you go, Aaron, trying to impress women. Be a man, Aaron. Say the shit you really want to say. Stop trying to impress Shawnee right now. Yeah, dude probably can. She a leftover. No, I'm playing. I just feel like
I ain't no leftover. Maybe this is prime real estate right here. Everybody wants.
I mean, there are first round
Yeah.
draft picks, and then there's later round
That's
picks.
right. No, I'm a first round draft pick.
Well, not
I'm the whole package.
If you
Yeah, I'm a
first round-
first round. Yeah, I'm a first round draft pick. I'm the whole package.
You came
Let's
in the league
argue.
late. Okay.
Let's argue. No,
No,
I
I'm
ain't
not.
come in late. I've been here.
To each his own. To each his own.
Mhm.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm a first. I don't know if I'm a high first rounder. I think I might drop to the second round now. I
Mhm.
mean, because I've been ran through. Like, let's be real. Like, I've been ran.
Oh,
through.
like if you was back on the market right now.
Yeah, I've been ran through. Like, I'm jaded. Like, you really don't. Like, there ain't really gonna be too much change. Like, you know, like you kind of stuck with what you got. Like, ain't gonna be no home improvement. to
Yeah.
it.
You don't compromise.
Yeah,
No
you kind of stuck like.
compromising.
No
You
home
just gonna
improvement.
be you. But I mean, I think as y'all get older, that's just how y'all are.
Like, I just learned to keep my mouth shut around women yesterday. Like, come on. Like, it's gonna be hard to teach me any new. Even though I will say, you never know, a young chick might liven you up a little bit too. Because I have seen it. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And when I mean a young chick, I mean like 34, 35 young chicks to me. Like a 20-year-old, that's just cardio. Mike Sean, second round. I think a second round pick.
I thought you was gonna say later than that. The second round.
No, that's you. That's the 10th round pick, barely making it.
No, that's time.
Now, you, on the other hand, if they know that your background, like, I think, yeah, if they know what's under the hood, yeah.
But I don't show you what's under the hood at first. What you
No, if
talking
they
about?
take that car to be looked at by another mechanic, you by yourself forever. I don't even know why you argue with Lady Q.
I don't either.
I don't
And
even know
should
why you
just
start
be
any
quiet
trouble
and
at
just
all.
say, yes, dear. That should be your answer to her on everything. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. You're
Yeah.
right, dear.
I had a revelation. Oh, yeah. I just want to be happy. I don't want to argue. I don't want drama.
If Jay started dating right now, he tried to hold the girl's hand on the first date, the whole shit. Like, it'd be all awkward. He'd be trying to take control
What you
over
mean you
this.
gotta go to the bathroom and get what?
What you
hold
mean?
it. Just wait till we get back.
That's crazy.
Get off your
That's
phone.
crazy. Who you
Get off your
talking
phone.
to? Why you checking your phone? Dang, I'm checking on my kids.
You talking to
Your
other
kids
dudes?
all right?
You talking to other dudes right now?
You're talking to other dudes right now.
Am I the only way you did?
It's just the first date. I'm on date them all, sis. Shoot, it's the first date. What you
Yeah,
mean?
just drop me out of
Yes,
the
I'm
first.
seeing other dudes. Yes. You are not the only
Well,
one. You
yeah,
think
Mike, you
just
falling
showed
out of
up?
that second
Yeah,
round.
put me in the
right?
second round. I'm in the second round. I'm in the low second round because I know
You got some questions, right? You gonna have some questions.
y'all different out here. Unless I'm rich. Like, you got to give me the circumstance. If I'm rich, it's different. Like, if
What
I'm
do you
rich,
mean you
it's
still
different.
hanging out in the clubs and lounges at 40 plus years old? No, you can't do that every week with me. No, you couldn't. No, you could not be running them streets every week.
Why? Why
You could not.
couldn't I
Not with me.
couldn't
Not
go
with me.
out
Not with me.
every week
Nah.
with her girlfriend
Nah,
to
that's
have
too
her
much.
own
That's
time?
too
That
much.
is not too
That's
much.
too
She
much.
ain't got to sit up under you all the time.
Jay not even a draft pick anymore. He got to walk on. Like, he's a
Yeah,
guy.
I mean,
He got to
oh
just
my
walk on and
God.
try out.
Ain't
That's a
nobody
bit much.
about to sit up under you all that time.
Yeah,
She
that's
should be able to
I'd
go
be more of a
out.
homebody. There's a lot of homebody women out there, so I would be more of the homebody man for the homebody woman. All that running them streets, that's a lot for me. Like, I get
You
it
ain't running
maybe
the
every
streets.
once every a year or a quarter
Once
or
a
something.
year.
Maybe once a year, but consistently every week, you and your girlfriends got to
No.
be in some streets. And they
Yes,
single?
I work too hard and I need some time out, some enjoyment. And I said, you know what, that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna stop working so much and take a day for myself to go do what I want every week. Every
What's
week.
so
I'm
important in
getting
them
up out-
streets every week that you gotta be? What's so important?
It's
What's
not
so
that
valuable
anything is
that every
so
week you
important
gotta
in
be
the
in the
streets,
goddamn
but it's
club or in the
about
lounge or whatever?
well, you ain't gotta go to a club, you know, we
That's
go
what I
to
said
a
on
bar.
lounge. Why?
Have a
Why
happy
every week?
hour.
What's so important? What are you getting out of that
Oh,
every
we
week that you
still
need
on
to be
that. I
in
went
there?
to go pee. and y'all still-
Entertainment.
What is
enjoyment.
entertaining? Being out there
Out.
drinking with your girlfriends and people trying to holler at you. Like, what's so enjoyment? What you get out of that?
It's just you're not sitting in the house watching Archie Bunker all weekend like you.
You know,
Jay wants you watching Wheel of
That's
Fortune
'cause
and
you-
buying a
yeah, I
vow
don't
with
wanna
him.
Wheel of Fortune and
Wheel of
Big
Fortune.
Brother, and no, I want to go out
Yo,
and
Survivor
be
was
social.
dope. I did. I just watched Survivor yesterday. It was real good.
Yeah, we can do that on Wednesday night, but on Friday night, I'm going out with my girls.
But every week, that's my point.
Every
I get
week.
it. If,
Yes,
that's
why?
a lot, Shawnee.
That is not a lot. That is not a lot. That is
I'm not
not a
gonna-
lot.
but
It's once a week.
We not gonna be together. Like you need to find a guy.
Thank you.
You need to find a guy that's gonna be out. You need to find a guy that's gonna be out on every Friday too. Like if you'd have caught me in my like 28, yeah, we both gonna be out. And I promise you, eventually you're gonna start getting pissed because you're not gonna be out. You're not gonna out me.
You're gonna out me because now I'm going Friday and Saturday.
Out being out you. It's
Now
not
I'm going
about
back to
that.
back.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. You find somebody that
Yeah,
works
because
with
I
you. Like
right
my
now
guy, he go out, I go out. We
Yeah.
go out together, and it's cool. And ain't nobody got no problems.
Stacey said it ain't about to holler.
When we get home,
Oh, because I said, yeah, because that's the guys gonna be
text
hollering
each
at
other
you. You with
and
your girl, like
say,
who wants
that
to-
don't that's gonna happen anyway. If I don't go,
And why are you
tomorrow-
wearing that? Why are you
Yeah,
wearing
why
that?
are you? What? Yes.
Yeah, why are you wearing
Who are
that?
you
Because
trying to impress? I thought you was hanging with your girl for a little happy hour. Now you got
look,
the
all that
cleavage all out.
toxicity.
What are we doing with the sundress on or with the?
No,
Yeah, I
you
wear my
might,
sundresses.
What are we doing?
you might as
Yeah,
well
I go out
just
like
might as well
that.
just wrap it up.
No.
Matter of fact,
I
take
want
your
my
stuff with
dress.
you.
No.
Take all your, take your suitcase.
No, take
your
your
bag.
stuff.
You ain't coming back here.
Mm,
No.
No, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, you ain't gonna out me.
That's
Many have
ridiculous.
tried.
It's not about outing you.
Many people in this lifetime have tried to out. Why are you trying to out a comedian
It's
slash
not
radio
even
personality?
about outing just because you go out. If I call my
Listen,
girls and
Stacey,
say,
I'm
"Hey,
impressed
y'all,
with
let's
me.
meet at
Jay, get on IG.
at Moxie's." That's where I like to go. Moxie's is this place called
Take your
Moxie's.
stuff.
We go, we hang out. We sit
But every
on the
week though,
patio
Shani.
or
But every
sit-
week, you don't
There's
think that's a
nothing
bit
wrong with
much
it. I work
in a
hard every
relationship?
week. No, it's not. If the two of you are on the same page, and I do it.
I'm
he
sure
does
he's probably
it.
out working because he's DJing or got a gig, and you're out just
No,
for social.
sometimes like what's today? He went out last night.
Was
No,
he
he
out
goes
just to
out.
hang out, or was it a reason for it? Because it could be, networking. Is a difference.
No,
in the
he be
industry.
hanging out, and like even if he goes and DJs a party, after the party, he go hang out. They go do stuff. Him and his boys, they go do stuff. He might not get home 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I think last night he probably texted me about 4:30 and said, "Hey, I just made it home."
At 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
Okay. People watching. Tam says she liked the people watch. I guess. Oh,
yeah,
that's what
and
somebody else
Tam
said.
be at Moxie's with me. Tam, that's our spot. Matter of fact, next week, Tam, let's hit up Moxie's. Oh, that's Mother's Day weekend. We might not be able to.
What Aaron said.
No, we all
Get on
way
women,
get
but we
on
never
women,
talk
but we
about.
never talk about where our
When our-
body go
down.
It is. I don't know, Aaron. I don't know what you're saying.
No, there's such thing as a leftover.
Wait a
Sometimes
minute.
you got to understand what level you at. That's all. Both men and women need to understand what
well,
level they at.
I ain't no
Clear.
leftover.
Yeah, I think there's a balance. You need that healthy time apart. Healthy time apart. I
Yeah.
get it.
Healthy time apart.
We do that.
Don't
Yeah,
don't let them streets ruin your life.
Yes. Don't let hanging out.
But that's
ruin
on
a
the
good
person. That's
relationship.
Don't let them streets
that's
ruin
on
your life.
the
Do not let
person.
running them streets ruin a good relationship.
That is on the person. That is on the person.
Because them streets
and
get
how
lonely.
how you handle yourself when you're out.
Mhm.
And
You
it's
wanna be
called-
on them
Y'all-
streets, you gonna be on
When,
them
when,
streets.
when y'all meeting, y'all meeting at the same spot every week, and then the team gets smaller and smaller. And next thing you know, you the last one ordering your margarita, and everybody else is like, "Nah, I'm home. I'm chilling."
And then that same dude consistently each week, because he know you be there, and then he's still trying. He trying to work on. He trying to break you
still
down
back on
slowly.
somebody trying to holler.
Slowly.
Yeah, but that's on you. That's on you.
If you don't get on the IG, Jay, get on the IG.
You don't have to talk to the person. You don't have to be inappropriate. You don't have to.
There's got to be a time when the bars and the lounges got to fade out. Is there an age where it just fades out?
Like it's doing too much.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on the person.
And it depends on the
Depends on the
relationship
person.
too. If y'all
I
not living
mean-
together, Like if y'all live in separate spots, like you can't tell somebody they got to be home at a certain time if y'all leaving a certain spots. There's a certain there's something different when y'all
you
living
gotta
together.
know that. Yeah, you know the time. You don't say, "Hey, be home." You don't put no curfew, but the person should know what's respectful. Like y'all should. I need to be home by 11:30. I'm gonna make sure I'm consciously. I'm only out for a couple of hours, but be home for the 11 o'clock news. Come on, or something like that. Like,
I mean,
why
well,
are you laughing, Mike? Wait,
depends on
no, I'm saying that could be the mindset of the person. Just
if y'all live separately.
I mean, that could be a security blanket as well. Yeah, hey, I'm home, and
Dude.
I mean,
I know dudes have gotten away with this shit for years. I think it's a lot more difficult now. But if you don't live with somebody, if you don't at least live with somebody, it's real. You got a real fucking audacity to be like, you need to be home at a certain time.
Yeah, no one says the time. They just it's a
even implying the time.
It depends on what I'm out doing. Now, I've been told one time, he called me one time and was like, you still out? I was like, yeah.
That was his check-in. That was like, go ahead.
Yeah, but he was like, nah, just, don't even worry about it. Just come home. Just go home. Go home. Matter of fact, just go home. There's one time, but that I wasn't out. But if I'm out with my girls,
wait, he said go home. He can't be controlling now. But what he said
that ain't controlling. I was out working, and it was like 3 a.m. in the morning. And so he was like, man, fuck that. Go home. He's like, just go home. Don't even worry about it. I got it. Don't worry about it.
See,
so
let me tell you what the problem.
But if I'm out with my girls, and number one, he ain't gonna call me. He'll wait for me to call and say,
was it more than 6 hours, Billy said? Was it more than 6
hours that I was out?
You ain't checked in? It's been more than 6 hours?
No, I think it had been about 4 or 5. No, because we both had something to do. So he had to go do something and I had to do something. But I was still out. And by the time he finished, and he was like, nah, it's too late. Go home. Don't be out there like that.
Yeah, Stacy likes to party. I'll be seeing on the weekends. But Stacy, you had your husband with you too, so that's the difference. If your husband,
that's different.
Like y'all doing it together. But like I don't know if he's there all the time with her, but it looks good.
I just think
and then you get to see what you into, and like, okay, this ain't bad.
Yeah, y'all sharing the
experience. He's reading the room, and
yeah. Like Axel said, if I don't live with a person, I have no time. It is very difficult. Yeah. Like you really gotta be a master manipulator to get somebody who you not living with to get to their house, especially earlier than what you get home. God, you got to be a master.
No, that's a sense of security though. That can really be helpful. It's not what you're saying, Mike. I think that it could be a mutual thing. I just want to make sure that he's comfortable while I'm still getting my fix. It could be a balance.
You need to be made comfortable while you're still getting your fix.
No, I'm saying like the person can be getting their fix by being out, but still want their partner or mate to feel comfortable, even if they're not living together, and still be home by a certain time. So that they get the best of the world.
What you want to do?
I'm gonna give y'all women a little secret here.
The curfew.
I'm gonna give y'all women. I'm gonna give y'all women a little secret right now. This ain't a little secret. This should be obvious. If you let a motherfucker decide whether he say it or not, what time you come home and y'all don't even live together.
You're in a relationship. You gotta respect the relationship.
Just be ready. Just be
ready. It goes
ready.
both ways. You gotta respect the relationship.
No,
you're not telling me when to come home if I'm not living. You're not telling me what time to come home if we're not living together.
No, you're not telling, but deep down what's best for your relationship. And
I can do what I want to do. I can do what I want to do.
Y'all both bugging.
I can do what I want to do. I'll let you know that I made it home. That's the routine. Okay, I made it home. I'm home.
I know, and it's a sense of security and comfort if you made it home and it's before the 11 o'clock news, for example. That's why I just say there's an example.
We're gonna go through
home
this
to 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
You're wifey to me. If you're not running them streets, you're wifey to me. That you're home. You're going out for a little bit. You're not out late. It's not with trouble like that. Like, what are you doing at 1-2 o'clock in the morning? Running them streets, that's too much. That's too much.
Wifey is not wife.
That's too much for a wife. It's too much for somebody to commit it long term. But
then you better make a commitment. Don't be living in 2 different houses and trying to run shit.
Wife.
Yeah, don't be.
That's why.
What? Listen, my relationship works fine for me.
I'm just hypothetical for the female. I'm not.
Don't you say that out your mouth.
I'm not coming at Shiny.
Don't you say it.
But I'm talking about Shiny.
Don't you say that.
I'm hyper. Shiny knows and you know how I feel about Shiny.
The majority,
for those females, maybe that's why some of them aren't.
You keep trying to don't say his mouth. Don't.
Why are you still up here?
Because I'm busy.
Let me tell you what the problem. This is always going to be the problem. This is regular for Jay Black. This is regular. He does this on a regular basis. His comfort and security supersedes any logic.
Yeah, it's like
his comfort and security supersedes. Like, dog, if we're not living together, I cannot be like, yo, it'll make me feel a lot better if you get home by a certain time. Dog, well, you better step up and do something because we don't live in the same house. Because we don't live together.
But yeah,
why can't I say what makes me feel comfortable? And then you can see if that will works for you.
Okay, well, if that person says
you may say no, but why can't I speak?
Okay, well,
I can highlight that.
But when that person says that doesn't make me feel comfortable, that doesn't automatically remove them from wifey material. That just removes them from your situation. That you ain't a wife because you would know. I don't feel comfortable.
You wouldn't be a wife to me if you want to run every night, every weekend, 3 a.m. Every weekend you want to be out. What is out there?
What is wrong with that? There's nothing out there. You just going out with your
what point did you settle down? At what point do you realize?
I am settled down. But there's something called trust and being on the same page. I mean, now, do we like the other person being out that late? Not necessarily. I mean, we don't have a problem with the person being out. Is it concerning? Yeah, because it's late, but it's not like
all the bartenders, they know your drink.
Certain time.
Look, I ain't got no problem. Listen, I'm not even all the way on Shawnee's side. I ain't got no problem with you saying what you got to say. But don't sit up there and say you gonna be home. We don't even live together.
Stacey said, "Lady Q, let's go out and dance." Hey, get out of here, Stacey.
Lady Q, I'm gonna be there in 2 weeks. So let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, y'all go. No, I get the once in a while, but why do we gotta be every week? Like, Mike, you know darn well. Stacey wanted to go to. Yeah, Mike.
You're not going to a club
every week.
But my thing is like if we not living together, you cannot have any sense of commitment and be like you can't go out every week. She lived by herself.
I get it if you're single and you're dating, but you in a committed relationship, all that running them streets every week, that's too much when you're in a committed relationship. I'm being honest.
I pay my own bills.
For me, yes, for me, that's too much.
He pay his own bills. We go out.
People don't like to hear from me. Until y'all combine forces and come together, ain't no goddamn committed relationship. Everything is just, to me, everybody's allowed to do what they want to do. And if they choose not to, they choose not to. Until it comes together and we bring it together, we decide. If a woman's like, I'm going out every weekend with my girls, I live by myself, I pay my rent, I pay my car insurance, how am I going to tell her and try and manipulate her and be like, I feel a lot better if you got home by 1 a.m.
Good morning, Suave. Good morning, Kevin Kersey.
Well, you better step up and do something.
Hey, Kevin.
TP.
Yeah, I don't know. Jay on something different.
I'm just speaking.
It's crazy because it is dudes out there like that try to regulate that and control that.
No, but I'm not trying to regulate anything. Don't make it seem like I'm
certain time. And that is so toxic. That's so toxic.
No, it's a level of respecting my thought process and my comfort level as well while getting your fix. It can be a balance.
My last name is Scott.
Got to be
your last name is Black.
Running them streets.
That is not running the streets because I go out with my
girlfriends. Where's your committed girl? Get some girlfriends that's like you that's married. Get some girlfriends like you that's in a long-term relationship. Hang with those people.
In relationships, but we're single. We're still single.
All right, I'm done. Because y'all not going to make me seem like I'm on this island and no one thinks like this. This is my thought process, and I can speak my thoughts.
You have trust.
I'm getting a divorce from you again today, Shine. I don't know how we got married twice and divorced back-to-back days.
Well, I totally agree with you, Jay, but y'all got to be together.
Well, you act like you don't agree, Mike. You act like you team Shiny, like everything is.
I said I'm not agree with everything, Shani. If y'all not living together and y'all not together, you can't get mad if she going out. Now, if y'all come together, y'all gotta have some rules and regulations that y'all both gotta abide by. Y'all both gotta be like, this is what I'm comfortable with. This is what I'm comfortable with. New idea, free Lady Q t-shirts. You're hilarious.
So what you think I'm doing when I go out with my girlfriends? What you think I'm doing? What's the problem with me going out with my girlfriends that you think something is wrong?
I just think consistently every week is a problem for me. I'm not saying you going out, hey, it's whatever's birthday, or y'all just want to go happy hour, but it's 1, 2 in the morning and my partner is not home because she in them streets every week.
Now you said not home. That means y'all together.
Right.
See, I agree
Even
with
if
that.
you're not home, if you're living in two different places, that's still a level of respect to that relationship. To not have your partner that you.
Our relationship ain't at that level yet for you to be trying to tell somebody what time they got.
Y'all in the committed once you're in a committed relationship, and it's been years. Come on, Mike.
That's your fault for letting it
Y'all
be
not
years.
living together.
Y'all been in something for years, and you still got her living in a different spot. That's on you.
Maybe it's conducive to y'all environment.
Well, then it's conducive. What you're doing
is different from.
Okay, well
life.
now you're doing it for a reason, because it comforts you. You're living in two separate spots because it's good for you. Well, guess what? There's some shit you can't have any say in because you decided it's conducive for us to live in two different spots.
Yeah,
she ain't got to come home when you want her to come home. Now, if y'all decide to share a home together, y'all both need to have some rules that y'all gonna be able to live through.
That's different.
But I'm not sitting in front of your house and be like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Come home 2 o'clock in the morning. Because I don't live with you.
I work too hard. So if I want to go out every night.
If it made your partner feel a little better, would you do that?
If my partner had a problem with me going out every week, then that doesn't need to be my partner.
Okay. So you wouldn't even be with that person.
Because that's too much. If we ain't even in the same house and you like it, no, that couldn't be my partner.
No, he didn't complain. He just, it made him feel more comfortable. I'm not saying he laid the law to either this or not, or we ain't being together. It was like, it's a comfort level and that it would make that.
Well, how do I know that it'll make him feel better? How do I know that?
Oh, because you're saying he showed it somehow. He displayed some type of behavior, said something.
Yeah, because he got to tell me that. He has to say that.
Oh, I'm glad you're home. Yeah, I was worried.
Yo, Jeanette, you're not the last person who said that. I just met somebody.
My friend just got married.
And they still live in separate houses. That's a whole different ball game. I ain't mad at it. If it works for y'all, I know somebody else who lives in separate houses. I'm like, hey. If it works for you,
I guess it can work.
I thought it was weird that people were married and slept in different bedrooms.
They do that in the same house, different bed. You hear those stories.
Yep. Yeah, I know some people that did that.
They have their adult time and then they go separate places. Okay.
I guess that could ease the stress if you like your room a certain way and they like their room a certain way. I guess it could ease stress. Hey,
it's whatever works for you.
If that shit works, go do it. But this all spawned from Kevin Samuel said, if you 35-year-old woman, you a leftover if you ain't married now. You don't get to pick.
Whatever. Kevin Samuels needs to. Okay, I'm not gonna say that because that's mean.
Needs to what? Y'all do know it's all. You do know, like I wish everybody, y'all do know Kevin Samuel is nothing but an act, right? You do know he says these things literally just to get views, likes, and get people to watch.
I mean, I ain't mad at him for the game. I ain't mad at him for the game, but it's just
legit though, right?
No, that don't be legit.
Mike, you don't agree with some of the stuff. No, I don't agree. Like some of it can translate because we do, or like I said earlier, we moving on from this. But when he said it, I was like, yeah. When you hit 40, he's like, well, why aren't they married? What's wrong with them?
That is a thought.
Not saying it's right, but that is a true thought.
That is.
Just acknowledge that. So some of it's stuff what he's saying, it is like a true thought, but maybe that's what some people just don't want to say.
But it's just like if we see a pretty girl who's single, the running joke is something's wrong with her.
It depends on what age.
Yeah, but how is that on her? Like I never got like right, guys be like something's wrong with her. I'm like, I know someone. that has her own bedroom and he doesn't mind.
He doesn't mind. You go to your room, I go to my room.
Whatever works. Ask the Smiths. Yeah, well, that ain't work.
Keep my wife's name. Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Yeah, he was married a
There
few
you go.
times. Hey, to each his own. To everyone, hey, hopefully you find that person if you want that person. If you don't want that person, you want to be single for the rest of your life, that's cool too. I get it. You're not looking for that companion. You're not looking for that long-term commitment. There are a lot of individuals, I now understand that they don't want that. That's not their end goal.
This is the one that kills me.
Cool.
This is the one that irritates me of the rules. This is why it's so hard for people to get together. I literally met a progressive woman who I knew. Progressive. Everything she does is progressive. Everything she's like, listen, she's women's, rights and everything like that. And beautiful girl. She says she refuses to try and approach a man that she's attracted to. I'm like, why?
I don't.
She's like, because it's not my job. It's not your job.
It's not my job.
There's no jobs in this.
Yes,
if you see something that you want, and you see somebody, you are going to miss an opportunity simply because of some rule that wasn't even made up by us. We don't even know who made this rule up. Like, if a man has no idea that you're into him, no idea, and he finds you attractive, and in his mind, he's just standing there. He's like, well, she ain't going to find me attractive. And you find him attractive.
That's his problem.
You're not going to say it's not his problem. It's nobody's problem.
It is his problem.
It's not his problem. It's your problem.
No,
you're the one who
he
sees
should say that, hey, I'm interested in you. He should initiate that.
He doesn't even, he's not even thinking about it.
Because it's not even,
and then,
not even on his mind.
Ding, ding. There it is.
No way.
Since it's not on his mind, then no, I don't want it. I want a man that, the man got to approach me. Because I want to be with somebody that wants me, not somebody that I convinced they were interested in.
How many people that try to holler at you that you like, I know I'm so far out of his league. What in the world is he thinking?
So it's okay for a man.
Have I said that to?
No, I'm sure you had people that try to holler and you was like, please, he's not even in my same atmosphere.
Well, I don't know until I have a conversation with him.
But
you ain't never shot somebody down, Shawnee. You never shot somebody down.
I mean, when they're young, like if they're young, like this little Mexican boy, 20 years old, tried to holler at me the other day. He's too young. He's 20. Baby.
But this is what I'm saying. We limit ourselves to the person that could be the person that you're with for the rest of your life simply off of a silly rule.
Yeah.
Like if a guy literally, and you're like, I have to get you're not trying to convince him. He had no clue you were even interested.
He didn't know, and he knew he thought
but he wasn't interested in me. He wasn't
thinking of. He's on aisle 5 getting ice cream.
That's right. He's on aisle 5 getting ice cream, not thinking about Shawnee.
And here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. Women say they don't like guys trying to holler at them at certain spots. Like I heard a woman say, I hate when a man tries to holler at me at the grocery store. Okay, so I took that as I don't want to look as a lame trying to holler at you. There's all these dumbass
What's
rules.
his standards? I'm in here with this bonnet on. What's his standards? That he trying to holler at me or my hair wasn't even done?
No, I mean, well, everybody has different. Because I mean, I know some women that go for what they want. Me personally, I'm not into approaching a guy or telling a guy that I'm interested in him. I'm not.
Now, when I met my husband, I flirted and let it be known I liked him. Nothing wrong with flirting. And he asked me, that's all take the initiative.
That worked for her, but everything's not like that.
Everybody will say in life, you got to go for what you want. You got to go for what you want. If you got a dream, you got to go for it. You can make anything happen except a man. No, I'm not going for that.
No, he got to quote me.
I'm not going to let him know.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Don said a closed mouth don't get fed, Shawnee.
Any man that I have talked to or they approached me, they made it known that, hey, I'm interested in you. If it's somebody, and it has been guys that I met that I was like, oh, you know what? That might be bad to get to them, but hey, they never said nothing to me, so I never said nothing to them.
So your current mountain bike wig man how long was it before that you knew you were attracted? How long did it take for him to say something for you to acknowledge it, or because you didn't make the first move, obviously? Like you already knew this prior, right?
So, well, no, we met each other. We met each other on a dating site, actually. I mean, of course, from looking at him, I knew I was attracted to him because I could see him. But yeah, he initiated everything.
Well, yeah, the dating app. So yeah, that's a little different. Yeah, because you got to swipe left to right, as they say.
Yeah, I mean, but even with the whole, because I was on the whole dating analysis, but I mean, he said, "Look, hey, this is where we are. This is what I would like to see. You know, if we're gonna move forward." And I said, "Okay."
But you ain't making the first move ever in life when it comes to a man. All right.
No, I'm not. And the thing is, but that's how he is. Like, he is the man, so he feels like there are certain things that what we agree on. We have the same belief system. I say it like that. What I feel is a man's role, he agrees with that. What he feels is a woman's role, he you know.
For some things, but not everything, because you can pick and choose.
Not everything.
Yeah,
not everything, but for the most part, the major stuff we're on the same page. Not stuff that we don't agree. We do things differently. But yeah,
this poor girl, and the girl that told me this is still dead single, and I'm sitting there going like, "What?"
I was single for a long time. It's cool.
This is what kills me when, like, if you in shape, like if I'm at the gym. Let's just say I was in shape. My body was like pat, and I knew. Right? I knew. I'll be damned if I'm not going to approach women because I'm like, I'm doing. I'm looking at this girl like, you literally are wasting your superpowers. Like, half these dudes ain't trying to holler at you because they scared to death.
But then that's the problem. That's the thing. That's like
a problem. It's human nature.
Is a problem.
No, it's human nature. Like,
you know why that's a problem? I'm gonna tell you why that's a problem. If they're scared to just approach and say, "Hey, I'm interested in you," when you get in this relationship with them and shit comes up, they're gonna be scared to say it. That's the problem.
You can't generalize. If somebody, there are people who literally, I told her, she got pissed at this. I was like, there are people who are actually just shy, right?
Facts.
Not that they're not stern, they're just shy.
They're shy.
Like, don't confuse being shy for somebody not standing up for themselves. They just shy. And if you just open your mouth and say, "Hi,"
or like Margie, flirt a little bit.
God forbid you be like, "Hey, what's going on? What's your name?" "I might. You're so-and-so." And start a conversation. I don't understand how that defeats any type of rule.
Yeah, less of a man.
Like, the funny thing is, Shorty literally talked to me more than she would talk to somebody that she was attracted to. Shorty was like, "Mike Sean, you know what I need? I need you to do this interview. And what I need after that is I need you to do a morning show."
Well, damn. Nice to meet you too.
Facts.
Shorty be married by now.
She look at work
I
differently.
talk to Jay more than that too.
Yeah,
I think
she looks at work differently than her personal life.
Yeah, work is my relationship. So
y'all told us, girl, if you don't use your superpowers and just like dudes don't even know you for sale. Sometimes we don't even know you for sale. We don't even know you on you like. There's even a. We like, nah,
but she needs somebody like that. Then she probably needs a man that's that way. If she got a man the other way, it's probably not going to work.
And then as a single female, Mike, they just wear rings just so somebody. Nah, I got somebody just to throw people off for no, because they don't want nobody to try to talk to them.
No, but when you put a ring on, you get more people talking to you. If I put a ring on my ring finger, I have more men approach me. Like, "How you doing today?"
Marjorie. Yeah, some women who are independent, headstrong, don't need men to pay for shit, still want men to take care of stuff at home. They want the man to take control that way. I don't know, y'all. I just know the more rules that get put on, the more difficult it gets for motherfuckers to really be together. It'd be man, I appreciate, I guess those dudes that just be like, "Fuck it, I'm trying to holler at him." I'm like, "Go ahead, homie." People like, "I'm trying."
Yeah. People trying to holler.
I'm gonna try. Action. Everyone hates rejections, no matter what level. Yeah, we do.
And when you approach a woman,
the chances are very high for that.
Yes,
and men know it.
Yes, that's a great, perfect action.
Oh, okay. So because You all have self-esteem issues.
Oh, now
Now it's self-esteem issues.
Now y'all got self-esteem issues. You scared to approach the woman, but you want the woman to put it out there and deal with the rejection. I don't know, sir. No,
You just
sir.
stated fact. And I don't know what the
No,
statistics are
sir.
where our research department is, but that was some high statistics that he just mentioned. The highly likely, I don't know if it's 90% chance you're going to get rejected or not, but that's really high. You know,
It's the same thing for women. It is
so
the same
what Mike is just
thing
saying,
for a
if you're
woman.
able to flirt back or give some type of hints back to let this person know you're also interested, it makes life easier. Why play the game of
Why I
nope,
got to make it easy for you?
easier? It's for both of y'all.
Everything
That's a
should be
union.
easier. Like I'm telling you, we create more barriers and more obstacles for people not to be able to communicate with each other. It's ridiculous. That's why that's why these apps are so successful, because you ain't got to deal with the human concept of like, if somebody on an app that rejects you, it's almost like it's a distance. Like you like, cool.
All right.
It's all good. Like
Keep it
it's
pushing.
almost like it didn't even happen.
Yep.
But in real life,
keep it pushing.
I think the reason women don't want to actually approach men is because y'all don't want to deal with the rejection that we've been having to deal with our entire lives.
I don't approach men because it go back to what I said. I don't feel like it's my job to convince a man that he's interested in me.
We
I
don't get
would
paid for
rather
this
have
either.
a man that is interested in me off the jump, and I didn't convince him of this.
But you want us to convince you to like us, because that's what basically.
Yeah.
And then don't let his approach be off. And she just say, "Hey, how you doing? I'm interested in you." That's all they gotta say to you, Shani. I walk up to Tan. Hey, Tan, how you doing? I'm interested in you. Get out of here. Like
Then we
the
start a
ego gets
conversation.
All right.
It's like, why you interested? What
So
made
you
you
and
interested?
Tam hanging out.
What made you interested?
First of all, lowering your voice made you sound like a pervert. But go
What
ahead.
made you interested?
No, I'm talking about Jay Black. He was like, I just want to say.
I mean, I'm going through the conversation with it. What made you interested?
Well, I physically, I just felt like you were attracted to me. I just wanted to come over and say hello.
Oh, you felt like I was attracted to you.
No, I said physically, I felt like you were attracted to me. I just want to come over and say hello.
Oh, I'm attracted to you. Okay, well,
that was smooth. I thought that was smooth.
Oh, yeah,
I really thought that
All
was
right.
smooth. You want me
I
having
see.
real dialogue?
I mean, that's smooth. What's next?
What's your drink of choice? What you drinking in?
Coke with grenadine.
What, Mike? What? We role playing. What are we
Hey, go,
doing?
y'all keep going. Y'all doing good. Y'all keep going.
I like a Coca-Cola with grenadine.
Look, I ain't been in the streets in forever. I've been
can't
mad.
get
Y'all sound like a badass Tyler Perry movie right now. But go ahead. Go ahead.
You don't know what Coke and grenadine is?
No, I don't drink that. I'm a tequila guy.
It's a cherry Coke, no alcohol.
Oh, see. Well,
That
see,
red stuff that goes in
Yeah,
all
yeah.
these
And
people.
can you handle that?
Well, yeah. I mean, I could try it. You gonna try one of my tequila shots too? How about that?
Nah, I'm not ready to do a tequila shot, but we can start with this Coke and grenadine.
He's trying to date rape her already. He's trying to drug her.
We were just talking about drinks.
He's trying to Cosby her. Yo, you ain't gonna try one of these tequila shots.
Yes, the Coke and grenadine. That's my drink. If they don't have Coca-Cola, then I get a Dr. Pepper with grenadine. You
is
quiet.
that?
I thought you said you was interested. What? Cat got your tongue now? What? You scared?
Because usually
Oh, you
a
beatboxing.
female's going to shoot you right down. But if you're going to be open to the dialogue, boom. But now you with your girl, so do that person got to play double dutch? They got to wait for that.
No,
perfect chance?
well, with
So
me,
you and
they
Tam
don't.
there. I can't just walk in. Hey, excuse me for a second, young lady. Hey, how are you? Like,
That has happened before. A guy has done that, and he sat down, and I sat there and talked to him, and yeah.
hey, Tam, I'm gonna let you finish what you're saying, but I need.
No, she just sat there on the table and did other thing, and then the other way it happens the other way. Sometimes a guy will come talk to her, and I just get in my phone while they talking.
Okay, so
That's
you're open
all.
to that. You don't shut people down like peasant.
Not like the little Mexican boy, the little 20-year-old. I sat there and talked to him. Even though I turned him down, I still sat there and talked to him. He was a cute little boy.
So can I? So y'all two, you and Tam at the bar. So can I approach y'all real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up? How you doing?
Excuse me, ladies. Have y'all ever kissed each other before?
No, we haven't. Have you ever kissed your homeboy before? No, I mean this is how it goes. We don't.
No, but
we don't be
this-
like,
this-
yeah, we be
I
like,
just love the
you
fact
can
that
show
But he
Hey,
off,
opened it up.
bro.
He opened it up with comedy, so you would play along with that. You would go right along with that.
This is what cracks me up about
Like,
Jay.
yo,
All that long conversation. No, I had no game. Like I realized why I would have been single. Stacey, I gotta be with Stacey. Because y'all conversation, like y'all great. Y'all was great. Y'all did a great job. Y'all had conversation the whole nine. Oh man.
Yeah.
But that's how they do. They come up, hey, how you doing? I noticed you from across the room. I think you're a beautiful lady. Can I sit down and speak with you? And they don't really ask you if you want a drink nowadays. They really don't ask that. But
they don't ask if you want to drink.
Talk. No, they don't sit down.
I thought that was always a rule. Don't waste my time unless you buy me a drink. I guess that's old school mentality for the females. So
I ain't had to do that in a minute. Like it'll be after you sit there and have a conversation with them for a while. Then they might pay for your meal, or they might ask you, well, what you drinking, or I'm gonna get you a drink. But like right off, nah. And then when we would go out, and dude would approach me like that, like this was club days. I think Mike might have been here in Dallas at that time, but when they would be like, I don't want to get you a drink, I'm like, well, I came out with all my girlfriends and we all need to have a good time.
You one of them. I got to buy around for everybody.
Yeah, but they would buy around for him. I wasn't like pushy, like, nigga, you can't talk to me. I'm nice. I'm approachable. If once you start talking to me, I will talk back.
Can he ask, hey, you got any kids? Is that too far? Hey, you got any kids?
No, they can ask that. They can ask me whatever they want to ask.
You got to ask, you got kids?
I don't know. Like I say, 2000, man, lady here, 04, met in the club, which I hate talking about. And then we've been living together.
I don't know what is the problem with meeting in the club? What's the problem with meeting in the club?
You meet wherever.
Yeah. Where you want to meet
the
her
only
in church?
question that
You don't
I
go to
wouldn't
church.
answer,
Where the hell you want to meet her at?
The only question that I wouldn't answer is how old are you? That's the only question I wouldn't answer. And I wouldn't be rude about it. I'm like, how old are you?
I can't see a guy asking that. I seen weird.
I'm old enough for you to come over here and ask me how old I am.
At some point, I ask.
No, not when you first meet somebody. Because you clearly see they're adult and you like their physical presence because that's what attracted you. I'm sure that's the first thing. So you already know they're of age. She ain't looking like she breastfeeding. Like what are we doing?
Well, they don't know. They're just trying to find out. I mean, if somebody asks me my age, I'll always say older than what I really am, just to see what their
When year you
reaction
graduate
is.
from high school? Is that too much?
I just asked. Like I get y'all.
You graduate from high school? Is that too much?
Yeah, I'd be like 1980. Be like, no, you
1980.
Damn, you look good. 1980.
College? You went to school?
No, I didn't go to college. I work at Walmart.
Oh, Walmart. That's dope. How long you been there?
I've been there 10 years.
10 years
As
at Walmart?
a cashier.
You ain't got no goals. You got nothing going on for you.
I like being a cashier. I like being a cashier.
For 10 years at Walmart and all you as a cashier?
I like being a cashier.
You're not the future for me because that means you. But go ahead.
Yeah, and so if a dude say that, then yeah, it's time for him to move on.
If I give you this hotel key, you gonna use it?
That's all. That's the ultimate goal.
No, I'm not gonna use it.
Man, I know what I'm putting you.
Good looking.
You're right, Mike. Because we gonna.
I said I appreciate you.
But we know you ain't wifey. But
I don't think I've ever hollered at somebody not intoxicated. So I'm just telling you, I never found I asked how old you were. I asked what you doing tonight. What you and your girls got plans for?
Going home.
And I'm like,
after this, we going home. Yeah, we going.
You going home? Y'all all going home? Yeah. Everybody going home?
Everybody at their own spot.
Anybody want another drink?
So say if you got a young kid, did that matter? Because Jeanette said she met somebody, he's had a 7-year-old. Is that a problem? Like if somebody got a kid under 10?
A kid? No, it's not a problem.
Because generally you would think that the kid, if you and your
40s, they say I got a newborn, it's like, oh, okay, nigga, you need to be changing diapers.
So like Billy just had a baby. If they wasn't, God forbid, wasn't together, you couldn't date Billy because he just got
Billy just had a baby.
Now remember,
3 or under. Nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Now remember, y'all role playing at a whole different age than the role playing that's going on in these clubs right now.
Nah, it be old cats in the club. Like
I want to see. I just would have loved to see Shawnee.
This is interesting.
I would just love to have seen Shawnee. Man, listen. Go ahead. Y'all continue. Go ahead.
I was fun. I was the fun person in the club. I was fun. I'm
Yes,
very approachable. People just be scared to approach because they always say, "Well, you was looking so mean." I seem mean now?
No, that mean look is real. Because Lady Q got that mean look, like don't approach me look. But Mike is right. When you got liquid courage in you try to holler at whoever.
Yeah, you already like 3 double shots in, so mean
like,
faces don't mean shit.
Yeah,
the worst you're gonna say is get out of here. Like so, hey, all right.
It's not shorty.
We're the after party.
Okay, I'm sure, but that ain't my name.
You from Jersey?
No, I ain't from Jersey. No.
Oh, I know you're not from Jersey. Where are you from?
From where you ain't.
Shady.
But I be playful with it. I'm not rude. Like I don't be mean about it. I be playful with it.
All right.
From where you ain't. Yeah.
See, this is why I think there shouldn't be any rules on it. They shouldn't be gender responsibility on who hollers at who. This would be a good conversation.
As long as the dude starts talking to me, then it's cool. If he starts talking to
But
me,
now that you're in a relationship, do you talk back?
If somebody talk to me, yeah, I talk back.
Oh, Jay about that. His head about to explode. Why did you even say that? God,
Yeah,
happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday.
I guess let's not go into it. Let's do the we got trivia. She got trivia. We're gonna do some.
She got trivia. Wait. What do you say back?
I respond, but I don't exchange numbers or anything.
Why are you engaging? All right.
I had a conversation one time. Okay, I agree with Jay. I wouldn't want my girl to have a conversation, right? Like I wouldn't want y'all to have more than, "Hi, I'm with somebody, I'm in a relationship, and it's over." Okay, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that's not what I want. But I have had conversations with women that were just platonic conversations that were nothing. We just happened to talk for a few minutes. And I realized I would have lost my mind off of that if that was my girl and the woman was married. And it was just like a conversation. It wasn't really a big deal.
He talk to people. He flirt all the time.
Oh, I ain't say
my
flirt.
dude is a big flirt. He is a big flirt. He flirt all the time.
So he
it ain't tit for tat. I think it's our personalities. I don't think it's tit for tat. I mean, it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Ashley, these new relationships with these youngins are microwave. Mike and Jay, like me, have unicorn relationships. They barely exist now. I just think I do overreact. Like I really want my girl to do the shutdown, even though Stacey's pretty good at the shutdown. But not that I'm there, so I don't know. I'm saying she's pretty good at the shutdown. I'm not even fucking there. I don't know how to shut down.
Disrespectful. I'm not gonna do nothing disrespectful. I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect him. But yeah, I respond when people talk.
Trivia. So you said we got some trivia questions. We're gonna win some prizes.
What do you like? How fast do you want the shutdown to happen, Jay? Like, how fast do you want the shutdown to happen? Like, damn, if she shuts him down too quick, that might lead to disrespect. You do know that.
No, it's a way that when you're in a relationship, it's the gentle, immediate shutdown. When I say gentle, immediate, it's within that first several. I'm letting you know I got somebody. Now you need to respect me. That the fact that I got somebody. Don't hit me with the "Can you have friends?" I don't know if they still hit you with that, or hey,
people don't care that you're in a relationship.
Yeah, they really don't.
But now at that point, now your shutdown got to be the next level up, because now they have no regard for you and what you got going on. So now your shutdown got to be a little bit more firm, and hopefully it doesn't get to the extreme. But is what it is.
Yeah, and you don't have to do that. You can sit there, have the conversation. Okay, like for instance, the little Mexican boy.
I'm in love and I'm married. On it. Good, Stacey.
He was, he was just like, well, what's up? You look good. I got this and I got that. And I was like, oh, you know what? You are so cute. That is so cute. But baby, you too young for me. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. Just talk. Okay, well, where are you from? What you got going on? All right, well, it was nice to meet you. That's the end of that.
Why even where you from or what you like? Why even like we already established we're not moving on. So why even
that's
once he tried to?
Yeah, but you don't have to get. He wasn't being overly aggressive. Like I didn't feel threatened.
But you played into it.
I didn't feel threatened, but he got the point. I was polite to him, and then little boy went on about his business.
No, we got a problem.
You don't have to always be like, I got a man, and then turn it to a fuck.
Why do you care? He already tried to start off with the I got this, I got that. So he's trying to impress you with material things already.
Yeah,
and then you engage somebody saying, oh, well, what you like? No. That's wrong.
Yeah, well,
That's
it's
wrong.
not wrong. Because I had no intention of giving him my number. Or
But
doing
why even
anything
play the
else.
game and asking him more questions? It's over.
Because I didn't have to shut the little boy down like that. I didn't have to kill his spirit like that.
Tell them my husband's crazy.
My husband is
He killed
crazy, and he
people.
killed people.
Honestly, like, but this is what I mean. As I
Tell
get
him.
older, what Shawnee did was the whole situation was
I
resolved.
like Stacy's response.
But the
Yeah,
whole situation,
I'm in love and I'm married.
yeah, and then he would have said, you would have said, I'm in love and I'm married. He would have said, cool. He would have continued to talk.
You need
Because
a side dude.
See, now he has, and then you say, boy, well, what you got going on? Like, now that's too much. You already established the ground rules. You can't keep going, Shawnee.
No,
But what I'm saying is that Shawnee's technique actually worked. So I'm not going to get mad at her if it worked.
It gave him hope by her saying, well, what you got?
He didn't give him hope. He didn't get my number or anything. But it didn't
moved.
crush him either, because the next woman that he approaches, if I would have just been like, that might hurt him to where he didn't want to approach another woman after that.
You think I want my lady worrying about the next woman that somebody else trying to holler at?
That ain't
your
even that
job.
serious. Now, if I had gave him my number and said, hey, we could meet for lunch or something, now that's the problem. But to just sit there in that moment and learn a little bit more about the young man. Well, good luck with what you got going on.
Somebody hit slow. I saw your lady. She was engaging this young boy trying to holler, and man, it was going down. You all right?
Man, he know he ain't gonna sit up and listen to nobody like that.
All right.
Just like if somebody
Trivia.
called me and said he was over here talking to some woman, he always talking to a woman.
But for how long?
However long they stand around. If I'm there, I'll go shut it down.
All right. Well, this was our dating, single, married life topic.
All
That was
started
good.
with
That was
a
fun.
con artist, Kevin Samuel. All right, trivia questions from
Trivia.
what year? Trivia.
All right.
If you're
We're
on
doing
IG, please feel free to
urban.
join in.
We're doing urban trivia.
Oh, urban trivia. Okay.
Urban trivia. So Jay wanted black trivia. So I got urban
That's
trivia.
all he knows is black. He don't
She
know
asked
who
about
Johnny Carson is.
Paul McCartney, and I don't know what's going on with the Beatles. I don't know all these. Can you name every member of the Beatles, Mike? Exactly.
Probably George Harrison,
Who?
Paul McCartney, John Lennon, Ringo Starr, and I think that's it. Paul
No, it's one
McCartney,
more,
John Lennon, Ringo Starr.
And 5 of them?
George Harrison.
See, that's my point. If we said name all the Jacksons, I bet you can name them all, even down to
I
Reby.
think that's it. That is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Name the Jonas Brothers, Mike.
The who?
Boy, please.
Exactly. The Jonas Brothers.
I don't know the Jonas Brothers, but that's
But that's what I'm saying.
not the
Urban
Beatles.
trivia is more for us. Let's go. Let's see.
Okay, I got an easy one for you. Let's see.
Do I know all the Jacksons? Martin
Finish
Luther
the phrase. Finish this phrase. Don't come for me. You want me to give you the choices?
Yeah, give the choices.
Okay, don't come for me. A,
Go ahead, Jay, you go
until
first.
I come for you. B, period, poo. C, unless I send for you. Or D, none of the above. Finish the phrase. Don't come for me.
I like
A, until I come for you. B, period, poo.
Period.
C, unless I send for you. Or D, none of the above.
Which one, Jay?
Oh, you see my finger. C. I was holding up C.
Is your answer? What's your answer, Mike?
I really wanted to go with D, but I'll go with B.
You're wrong, Mike.
B, period, poo. Let's see.
Yeah.
Ashley said, unless I send for you. Anybody else?
Don says C.
Unless I send for
Margie
you.
says C. Everybody say C but Mike.
It
I was gonna
is
say-
C, unless I send for you.
Got it.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
With my
When a
pride.
black person says they are around the corner, how far away are they? A, 5 minutes. B, 15 minutes. C, they just left the house. Or D, it just depends on who you're dealing with.
I'll say D. It depends on
That's
who
a
you're
good
dealing
one.
with.
That's a good one. I think.
But
I'm
I know
gonna
it's not D, but I would say
No,
D. It depends
I'm
on
gonna
who
go
you're
with
dealing
C.
with.
I'm going with C. If
So
somebody
C-
say I'm around the corner,
They
yeah.
just left the house.
I
All
was
right,
gonna say 15. You said 15 minutes, and it definitely ain't 5.
Mhm.
And it definitely ain't A or D. It's either B or C. It's either 15
Okay.
minutes or they just left the house.
When a black person says they're around the corner, how far away are they? A, 5 minutes. B, 15
I
minutes.
changed it. I'm going B. I'm going B. Final answer. I changed it. I'm not gonna say
B, 15 minutes.
I'm going. Wait. Let's see what some people say.
All right. C, they just left the house. Or
Don
D, it
says
depends on
C.
who you're dealing with.
I changed some
Everybody
C. I
said
shouldn't
C.
change.
Jay, will you shut up and let her talk? Like, go ahead.
Oh, Ashley said they still at home.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
B just left the house.
Which
D,
one is it?
Because if it's Shawnee, she at the house. You are so right.
Yeah, she
And
at the
D,
house.
it just depends on who you're dealing with.
Ah.
D just depends on who you're dealing with.
Depends on who you're dealing with. Like, I know when Shawnee says she on a, yeah, Shawnee's still home.
I be like, I'm on my way.
She home. So
I
you
guess
already
if
know.
if it's work, if it's business, if it's personal. Yeah, I guess it depends on who it is.
If Stacy says she's on the way, if my Stacy said she's home, Stacy ain't even dressed. If she says she's on the way, Stacy ain't even finished getting dressed. I'm not seeing Stacy.
Thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Stacy for a good, at best, an hour.
Well, you said we still in the shower.
Yeah, real talk. The curling iron is still curling hair. Like it's still, she's still.
I'm on my way. I'm 10 minutes away. I'm 10 minutes away.
Facts.
Okay, Jay, you should know this. This is a good one for you. On the show Martin, besides Martin Payne, how many characters did Martin play?
Oh wow. Oh, you're not gonna give us a
Yeah,
what you call
Okay,
it?
A8, B6, C9, or D4. Besides Martin Payne, besides the main character, how many characters did he play?
She the 8
8,
or 9.
6, 9, or 4?
She the 8 or 9.
I'm gonna say 4. I'll go
No.
4.
Mike, it's way more than 4.
I don't
It's
give a
either 8
fuck.
or
It's
9.
4.
So let's name them. So not Martin Payne, but what's another character he played?
The runny nose kid,
You got Let's Little
Shanae,
Roscoe,
Jerome,
Jerome,
and the karate dude.
Kung Fu, My Mama Bird, Mama Payne, Bob.
Oh,
Bob. You remember he played Bob? What? Wait, is this an all? Because he played Bob Gina's worker. When you know, like, is it all time? Like every character?
Yeah,
ever?
all characters with the exception of him, with the exception of Martin Payne.
I'm gonna go 9. I'm gonna go 9. Final answer.
Okay, what everybody else say?
They saying 4. Ashley's off. Ashley, we just named way more than 4.
She said, "Marcia said I changed my answer."
Yeah.
Eric says 8.
I was gonna go 8, but I know I'm missing somebody, so I'm gonna go 9. Martin played a lot of different characters.
He played 9.
Martin played
here's
9.
another good one.
Go ahead.
Remember Bob? He was Bob when Gina was. Yeah, we're good.
Let me join your thing.
Some characters were so whack.
On the show Fresh Prince, what was the name of Uncle Phil's pool stick? A.
Oh,
Lucille,
wow.
B. Bertha, C. Lucy, or D. Agatha?
I'm gonna go see Lucy.
Yeah, I didn't watch it like that.
A.
His
Lucille,
pool
B.
stick?
Bertha. On the show Fresh Prince,
Lady
what was
Q
the name of
knows.
Uncle Phil's pool stick? A. Lucille, B. Bertha, C. Lucy, or D. Agatha?
Oh, Lady Q said it. I'm going with her. Because I know she watched Fresh Prince all the time.
Lucille, yeah, I'll go Lucille.
I'm going Lucille.
Okay, Mike's
Jeanette
changing
said,
his
yeah.
application. Let's say Lucy.
I thought
Eric-
I was saying Lucille. Lucille. Okay, I'll go Lucille.
Roger said B. It's Lucille. A. Lucille.
I knew it.
I remember the actual. I do remember the actual episode because it was the typical he lost on purpose.
Sam like I don't know.
Just watch,
Just watch
Lady
the
Q
episode yesterday.
literally at night she sleeps to Fresh Prince playing. Like she has to put that on to go to that's the episode is always on every night. So I knew she watches that all the time. I feel like I hear Will Smith when I'm asleep because I literally
All
do.
right. Which NBA team did Mark Cooper play on for? Which NBA
got
team
it.
did Mark Cooper play for on the sitcom Hanging with Mr. Cooper? The Seattle Supersonics, B, the Phoenix Suns, C, the Golden State Warriors, or D, the Lakers?
C, final and correct answer.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Man,
Hanging
that's
with
Mark
Mr. Cooper. Yeah.
I remember the
It
show.
wasn't black enough for you.
No, it was Mark. He was black.
It wasn't black enough for
Mr.
you.
Cooper, Mark Cooper.
It wasn't black enough for you. Get on IG Live for these last few minutes so they can get
Lady
on
Q
there.
says the
Lady Q says
Warriors.
the
It's the Golden State Warriors. C.
Mike says the Warriors.
Don't worry, it's the correct answer.
Mike's a sport guy, so I'm gonna go with Mike. I'm gonna say
Okay,
C.
Marjorie says
Warriors.
C.
Thank you, Marjorie.
That's who you going with, Jay?
I'm going because Lady Q said it, and she got every VHS
Yeah.
tape from all these shows still in the
Golden
garage.
State Warriors.
The Golden State Warriors. He was almost an NBA player, Mark Curry.
Okay, here's a good one.
He was black, yeah, I know.
In what year did Marvel debut the Black Panther character? In what year did Marvel debut the Black Panther character? All right. A, 1966, B, 2018, C, 1993, or D, 1974?
1974.
74. I don't know why they just spoke to me. I'm taking a
what
guess.
year did Marvel debut the Black Panther
Marvel
character?
with Black
A,
Panther.
1966, B, 2018, C, 1993, or D, 1974?
Definitely not the
What
90s.
do the people say?
Yeah. 74. Margie says 74.
Okay.
Don says 74 as well. I'm going with 74. I think the 60s was still a little bit too racist. I'm going 74. Ashley said I tap out. Ashley, you supposed to be my plug. You're supposed to know all this.
Even though the late 60s does sound, but I'm going with 74.
I'm going 74 as my final.
Everybody's holding 74?
Yep.
Chandra Woods is right.
I knew it was going to be the 60s.
Did you Google and cheat, Shonda?
I knew it was going to be the 60s.
She got it.
All right.
Wow.
Okay. On the show Insecure, did y'all watch Insecure with Issa Rae?
I only saw like
I
2
never
episodes.
got into it. I should have.
Who did Issa cheat on Lawrence with?
A
Who
dude.
did Issa cheat on? Might not have been. She could be.
Be a dude.
A, Daniel, B, Neighbor Bay, C, Nathan, or D, Dro?
I go with Neighbor Bay.
Who did Issa Rae cheat on?
Who
You
did
say cheat
Issa
on with?
on Lawrence with? A, Daniel, B, Neighbor Bay,
Fuck is
C,
Lawrence?
Nathan,
Yeah,
or
right.
D, Dro?
You have to wait for some people to answer this one because
I know I didn't watch this show, so I don't.
You watched Insecure.
I watched 2 episodes and they were funny, and for some reason I didn't have HBO.
Don says A.
That's what happened.
says
Yeah.
A.
Margie
Daniel.
says A.
It's A.
Tam
That's what happened.
says,
I don't know this
no,
one either.
TP said
Daniel, and it is Daniel. A.
Hey, it's all
All right,
y'all right.
TP.
Okay.
All right, TP.
Okay, so this is a good one. Y'all should know this.
We'll be the judge of that.
What's the name of the jingle company Jamie worked for on the Jamie Foxx show?
Oh,
A,
I'm out.
Jingles a
multiple
Million.
choice.
B, Jingle Bells. C, Jingles 2000. Or D, New Era Jingles. A, Jingles a Million. B, Jingle Bells. C, Jingles 2000. Or D, New Era Jingles.
Oh, fuck it. I'm going with A.
I'm going with A too because
Jingles
it
a Million?
would be Jingle Bells because that's too close to the holiday, so that's process of elimination. Oh, they saying C though, Mike. Margie says C, and so does Erica.
No, you know, I'm changing mine to Jingles 2000.
Jingles 2000. Anybody else? Anybody else?
I'm changing this to Jingles
D,
I'm
2000.
gonna stick with
Era
A. I'm gonna stick with A, even though the
Gonna
masses
stick
are
with
saying
A?
C.
Jingles a Million.
Jingle
Jingles
2000.
Jingles a Million.
That's all we got. Okay, it is C. Jingles 2000.
Yeah.
In the 2000s when it came out.
Oh, yeah. J
All right,
Black on
y'all-
IG.
Y'all basketball people. So y'all should know this.
Let's go.
What is Kobe Bryant's middle name? A.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Royce.
no.
B. Jeffrey. C. Rashad. Or D. Bean.
Yeah, it is.
D.
I'm going D because that's
D.
his daddy name. Oh,
His
I guess I
daddy
gave
You know
it away.
what? No,
Yep,
no, no.
that was his
no.
daddy nickname.
That was his daddy's nickname.
His daddy's name is Bean.
I'm going.
That was his nickname.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I'm
gotta
going with
Bean.
Bean.
Bean. Mustafa Shonda
Kobe
said
Bean Bryant.
Dean. Don said D. Erica said
Kobe
D.
Bean
Margie
Bryant,
said,
okay.
everybody saying D except Jeanette. Jeanette,
D
you on the
is
island.
the answer. Yeah. It's
All right,
it's
DJ Bean. All right, yeah.
Point. Okay, Sean.
Okay. Now we're gonna see how black y'all really are. Whether you like them or not, Your mama or granny made you eat these two things on New Year's Day. A, mac and cheese.
Puerto Rican.
B, black eyed peas and greens. C, ribs and beans. Or D, chips and dip.
Black eyed peas and green.
B. Black eyed peas. Black eyed beans.
Did y'all eat them?
Nah, I would go over the house after y'all did that. No, I did. I would want yeah, beans. That's why the nickname. Oh, okay.
Black eyed peas. Yes. Yep. Let's see if it's all. Everybody say the same. You actually jumped in on this one. You're like, I know this one. B,
black eyed peas
B.
and green.
Everybody saying B. Ashley, black eyed peas.
All right, come on, girl, get tough with these.
Okay.
I think I only got one wrong. J Black been wrong. I think I only got one.
I only got one wrong, and that we was guessing. Then
no, you got two wrong.
I got one.
You got two.
Okay, here we go.
Switch your answer.
What's the common mathematic practice when buying food stamps? A, dollar for dollar. B, 50 cents on a dollar. C, 75 cents on a dollar. Or D, I ain't ever bought food stamps.
Now that's a good one.
What's the common mathematic?
I never bought food stamps. I thought I think it's 50
all the time.
First of all, this is horrible that this is a question. I say B. I think this is horrible.
50 cents on a dollar. So it's A, dollar for dollar. B, 50 cents on a dollar. C, 75 cents on a dollar. Or D, I ain't never bought food stamps.
My sister said 50-50.
Yeah, I go 50%.
50-50.
No, it's 75 though. Wait, you said give me it's 50%, 75%. What's that?
Dollar for dollar, 50 cents on a dollar,
dollar.
or 75 cents on a dollar.
It's 75. It's absolutely 75, and it's not half.
First of all, it's negotiable, so this ain't even the right answer. It's all negotiable.
No,
there is no standard book that says this is what
it is. In the hood, it is because
no,
you're not getting dollar for dollar. Obviously,
no, you're not getting dollar for dollar.
We're not getting half either. I got to get some type of perk out of this. It's 75.
If you're dumb enough to do it, there is no standard rule. So it's all depends on 50 or 75. So
I'm not going to the feds.
I'm not going to the feds.
No, they can sell their food stamps if they're using it nowadays, right? That's still
illegal.
To help people out if you need the physical cash, because you can't get everything.
You're not supposed to be selling no food stamps.
It's fraud.
Well, people sell food stamps in the hood. That's why it's urban.
It's fraud. It's still illegal. I'm not saying it don't.
If you got something that I can benefit from and you need
because you're using somebody's stamps that are under their identification. Yes.
You can't buy something for me and give it to me and I compensate you for that.
No, because I'm buying them from you. I'm buying them from you. And I'm using them.
How about if I share a piece of it? I take a piece of you take a piece of bread, so now you give me the rest.
Oh, this is why Netflix is about to cancel our asses because of people like you.
It's 50 cents on a dollar.
Thank you. It's another one we got wrong.
I should have known my sister was right. I should have known.
Okay, according to
IG, so I can get you on IG so they can see.
I was about to Google
Stop cheating.
No, I was going to Google food stamps.
Yeah, because you wanted to cheat.
Google. Boy, that ain't in Google.
Some people don't know. Some people never even seen a food stamp.
First
of all, there are no food stamps. They're debit cards.
That's a card now.
But back in the day, it was you had a book back in the day. You could rip off
in the late
$90 bill, a 20. You was balling. What you go to the corner store with a $20 food stamp? Man, please. Yes, I might have just told my age. But them food stamps was the truth back in the day. We always used to buy food stamps from people. You can't do nothing now. But anyway, let's go.
Get on
right,
according
got me hype about food stamps.
I ain't bought shit with food
stamps. Don't go buy some food stamps now.
They don't.
Man, I wish I could get some food stamps. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. It wouldn't even be no shame in my game. For real. I would happily pull out my EBT card at the store.
Transfer $100 cash.
It's my money. It's not my money anyway. I'm paying taxes for
it.
I used to be bougie as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Until I had to actually
you wouldn't use
That's what I got from my grandma. We don't use them things.
Oh, you got an ego. You think you less of a man.
No, that's how I was taught when I was a kid. You don't use them things. And mind you, we
you pulling out that bright yellow card, you get nervous, you get embarrassed. The EPT
I never had to do it until, and then when I used them is when I was like, wow, they're giving us too much food, and that's when you had the card. So I never had those. I used to always say, why do they say we accept food stamps? I'm like, they accept food stamps here. The barter system. All right, what's the next one? They don't have food
All
stamps.
right. According to Charlie Murphy, what did Rick James' ring say when he punched him in the face? A, loyalty, B, love, C, money, or D, unity? According to Charlie Murphy, what did Rick James's ring say when he punched him in the
Mike,
face?
that's Mike. You can't gotta think this
A,
long, Mike.
loyalty, B, love,
Mike.
C, money, or D, unity?
Mike, wait a minute before I put any interrupt.
No, I don't know. I don't know because I
That
already.
skit was legendary. We
I know
watched it a million
but
times.
the only parts that I really remember is what the five fingers said.
to
Yeah.
the face.
After that, I don't remember what the ring
Ashley,
said.
you're wrong, Ashley. Ashley said it said love. Wrong.
Okay, it's love. How you gonna tell us she's wrong? I'm the one that got the
I
cards.
know she's wrong.
What up, Tasha?
Erica, you're
A,
wrong.
loyalty.
Wrong.
Okay, she says loyalty.
I'm
Mustafa
team.
says D, unity.
Oh, Leah Frazier's up with us on
There's
YouTube.
unity. Hey, Leah.
All right, what's the answer? What did the ring
see
on the
the
Dave
answer.
Chappelle skit?
You
Rick
see the
James' ring?
exclamation point.
Unity. UNITY.
Ah,
y'all
I
not know
forgot
that?
about that. Like
Yeah.
how long ago that Dave Chappelle skit was?
All right.
Legendary.
According to Wyclef Jean on the song 911, how tall was the alleged assailant? A, 6'1", B, 5'1", C, 5'3", or D, 6'3".
Wait, repeat this question again. I need the question repeated for those on IG.
According
What
to
is this question
Wyclef
again?
Jean, according to Wyclef Jean, how tall was the alleged assailant? A, 6'1", B, 5'1", C, 5'3",
I don't remember.
D, 6'3".
All right, on IG Live, I'm gonna take.
Please call 911.
I'm gonna take the 5'1" for my man. What is it?
No, it's too short.
Upside down.
Oh, somebody told you on IG. Okay, the
I'm
radio,
going with 5'1".
radio show.
Through my soul.
Jeanette says 6'1". TP says 5'1". Ashley says 6. Oh, I usually rock with Ashley, but I'm going with TP this time. I'm going 5'1".
How tall is Claudette Ortiz?
She's short.
Yeah, but she not 5'1". She was taller than 5'1".
She was taller than 5'1" though.
Well, the alleged assailant is 5'1". B.
5'1".
Erica, you got it right
I
too.
still only got one wrong so far.
Okay.
Insecure.
David Joyner. David Joyner is the black actor behind which childhood show?
All right, now I'm gonna get one wrong.
A,
David
Sonic the
Jordan.
Hedgehog. The Hedgehog. C, B, Captain Planet. C, Barney. Or D, the Gargoyles.
Ain't the Gargoyles.
Damn.
Look that up.
You don't know who the Gargoyles are?
That's
They
really
were
old.
Smurfs.
Yeah, that's really old.
Damn. David
Gargoyle.
Joyner was the creator of what show? What? Give me the shows again.
David Joyner is the black actor behind which childhood show? A, Sonic the Hedgehog. B, Captain Planet. C, Barney. Or D, the Gargoyles.
I don't even
I'm
know
going
Captain Planet.
I'm
I'm
going
going-
Steve Barney.
I'm going Barney.
I'm
Just
going
because
Barney.
the Sonic is too new.
Barney was black.
D is too old.
Barney
don't know
was
what D
black.
is.
Gargoyles.
I'm going-
That was
I'm
also
going-
the Smurfs. That was a
I'm
spinoff
going.
from
I'm
the
going
Smurfs.
to see. I'm going to
Oh,
see.
the gargoyles with his shit too. Damn.
Don says C.
C, Barney. Let's see.
Yes, Barney. Ashley
It
says
was
Barney
Barney.
as well. Yes.
He was black.
I don't know Captain Planet. Margie said Captain. I don't even know what that was.
You didn't watch cartoons. You must be
Nah.
old.
No, Captain
weren't watching
Planet. What is
Captain
Captain
Planet?
Planet? They
What
had
was it?
superpowers?
What was it? What's the
Well,
answer?
It got to be Barney.
Oh, it's
right?
B, Barney. I mean, C, Barney.
Yeah, C Barney. What was the Barney
Okay.
song? What was the Barney song?
I love you.
You.
You love
love
me.
me.
We're a
Yeah,
happy
happy
family with a
With
great
a
big hug and a
And
kiss
a
from
kiss
me
from me
to
to
you.
you. Mwah.
Won't you
You
say
say
you
you
love
love me.
Your kids
too.
watch that? Did your kids watch it?
Every
my
kid
kids
watch
watch-
Barney. Yes.
My kids didn't watch Barney. They was watching
Thank you.
Peppa Pig and
Yeah, I was. That's what I was
Oh,
saying.
it's different generations.
Yeah, that's what I
yeah,
was
the
saying.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. The Mickey Mouse Club. That was the ish right there.
Yeah,
the
Mickey Mouse
Clubhouse.
stayed.
Leah laughing.
Mickey Mouse stayed.
Barney
Mickey
was
Mouse.
the
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Ooh, I hated that song. But every time it came on, Carly be dancing. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
So Barney is old school, so that dates you if your kids watch Barney.
We
so
were
nowadays,
kids when Barney came out.
But why did my daughters why they both watch
Barney old as hell. Barney's
That's
from
old, Jay. That's why.
Barney's a throwback.
Yeah.
I don't even think my kids watch Barney. I'm not sure. Just the N-word play with everybody else's kids except his own. Come on, stop playing with Barney. Stop coming for Barney like that.
Yeah, BJ and Baby Bop. See,
How
I
you know he ain't play with his own kid?
Okay. On the show, Martin. How much did Martin's CD player cost? A, $100, B, $400, C, $500, or D, $300? How much did Martin's CD player cost?
Obviously, there's gonna have to be 300 D because 500, 400 is too much. I'm gonna say D 300 in Martin, his CD player. I don't even remember that episode.
I don't remember the episode. What is CD player? I thought it was
Some of y'all gonna hate me on IG Live. I swear Martin might be one of the top 5 overrated shows.
I'm going 400. I'm going 400.
And I love
because it's
Martin
not the max, and it wasn't. I'm going 400. Let's see.
I'm going 3.
Love Wonder Pits. Oh yeah, Wonder Pits. What's gonna work? Teamwork.
Oh yeah, I know that one. I know that song.
I never heard of that.
Oh, okay, look, quickly, my favorite cartoon ever for the kids, not my cartoon when I grew up, but my kids.
No, because
I literally
yours is Fraggle Rock.
Yes, it was Fraggle Rock. But the kids, I really like the Backyardigans. I was really into them, yo.
Yeah.
They was a little weird, but I was really into, like, I was watching like, this is a good idea. This is what I used to do, go to the backyard and make believe. Go ahead.
Is that for your kids watch it or you watch
Yeah, my
it?
kids watched it.
Okay,
and
so
I
that's
liked
later in life. Okay, yeah.
I was like, I like the Backyardigans.
I don't know. I'm going with 400, and it seemed like the consensus is 400, except for Erica
is
says
400.
500.
It's 400.
Okay.
I don't know that.
On the movie Spider-Man.
What?
Into the Spider-Verse, which iconic shoe is Miles Morales wearing? Known for wearing.
Yeah, I got this one.
Morales. And on the movie Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, which iconic shoe is Miles Morales known for wearing? A, Air Jordan Concord 11s, B, Air Jordan Chicago 1s, C, Air Jordan Fire Red 3s, or D, Spidey shoes.
You just threw me off with that.
With Spidey shoes?
I have no idea.
It's either B or C. And
So
I'm
it's
going- I'm
the
going with the red.
Concord, the Concord 11s,
No, it's not
the
the
ones, or the
It's
Fire
the-
Red 3s.
That is the Fire Red 3s I'm going with. I was going to say the one. My first reaction was B. It was B, but then I
Okay,
started remembering, wasn't it red? But no,
We're gonna make a rule. When Shawnee says a question, anytime she repeats it, Jay Black cannot talk.
I'm proud
Okay, here it is again. On the movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which iconic shoe is Miles Morales known for wearing? The Concord 11s, the ones, the Fire Red 3s, or Spidey shoes?
I don't even know who Miles Morales is.
It's either B. It's the black.
I'll
kid.
say C.
It's either B or C. So I'm going with B.
Say
And
the
if you-
threes. On IG, they're saying the ones. Mustafa says the ones.
Jeanette says Spidey.
Ned says
And
Spidey shoes. Camille said,
Y'all
I mean,
would have
Mark
everybody with
says
Spidey
threes.
shoes.
They are the ones.
Stuck with my first thought. Yeah, Mike, I got it right. You got it wrong. Boom. Boom.
Okay, y'all
boom.
should know this.
Boom.
This is the one.
I didn't even see the movie.
What is the leading cause of pregnancy amongst most millennials?
Dick. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, I was supposed to speak up.
What is
City
the
Boy
leading
summer,
cause?
hot girl summer, cuffing season, or Netflix and chill?
All right,
What is
repeat
the
the
leading
question.
cause?
I interrupted you. Repeat the question.
What is the leading cause of pregnancy amongst millennials? City boy summer, hot girl summer, cuffing season, or Netflix and chill?
I'm gonna go Netflix and
No,
chill.
millennials, they're not staying in the house, so it's not going to be cut. There's not.
They
be,
started
it's not
it.
the last
They
two.
started-
It's either
they
the first
started it.
A or B. You got to eliminate.
Hot girl summer ain't getting pregnant. They just running the streets. Hot
Oh,
boy
good
summer's the
point,
comp.
too.
They just competing against each other on
Good
who can
point.
wild out the most.
So maybe
Netflix and chill.
Margie says Netflix. Ashley said Netflix. I guess I have to go.
Yeah, on IG they're saying
It ain't
Netflix.
coupling. Yeah, it ain't coupling, so it gotta be Netflix then. If it ain't Hot Girl,
It
something like
is
Netflix.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, we
Listen
created
in.
cuffing season anyway. We created the cold shit because old people need to be warm.
Listening to Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Speaking of Meg Thee Stallion, finish the lyric. If
Oh.
you don't jump to put jeans on,
Beyonce.
A, baby, you ain't in the game. B, Texas up in this thing. C, gang, 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 gang. Or D, baby, you don't feel my pain.
Hey, I got this one.
If you don't jump to put jeans
I'm
on,
a savage. If you don't jump to put jeans on, A, baby, you ain't in the game. B, Texas up in this thing. C, gang, 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 gang. Or D, baby, you don't feel my pain.
I'm going with D. Margie said gang, 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 gang. I'm going with you don't feel my pain. This is D.
I'm a savage.
yeah, I say D.
D. Everybody saying D. Yeah, but if you don't jump to put jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain.
Bam. Texas in the house. This was
You
good
don't feel my
trivia.
pain.
Yeah, it says black people trivia. We finished with this one.
Yeah, just take the
Black people call this disease the sugar.
I never heard
What
of
is
it.
that?
Oh yeah, I already know what that
I
is.
never, give me the multiple choice. I don't think I've ever heard something called the sugar.
I can do it without the multiple choices. Do I get extra points for that if I can do it without the multiple choice?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the
Use
multiple choice
sugar.
because if you
How the hell
black,
you-
you should know this. Black
Yeah,
people
you're
call
not
this
Black, Jay Black.
disease
First of all,
the
take Jay
sugar.
Black's name. Jay
A
Black's
disease
new
that's
name
called
is
the
Jay White.
sugar.
Yeah.
You got
It's
the
called the
sugar.
sugar. Okay.
And I
see
pray
IG.
every day that you don't catch it.
Mhm.
Diabetes. You talking about the sugar? Oh, the sugar disease. I never heard it called the sugar.
It's diabetes. That's an easy one to end on. What type of black man is you having?
No,
having to-
I know what that is, but I
having to
never heard it
ponder.
called that. Like when I think of
You
it,
never heard diabetes called the sugar.
Not yo, you got the sugar? No, I ain't never heard nobody say yo, you got the sugar.
Everybody says that. He got the sugar.
I know it's sugar that causes it, but I didn't think. Yeah, IG got everybody got that one. Okay.
All right, we're taking 7 points away from Jay Black
Oh,
for his
Jay,
grand
what?
total simply because of that.
The sugar. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's called gay. You got that sugar, you gay.
Not
You got the
gay.
sugar in the
Shut
tank.
up.
Exactly.
That sugar in the tank.
You got that sugar. That's gay.
Oh my god.
That was
Lady
Mustafa,
King
y'all.
said
We
that.
had nothing to do. We had nothing to do with this.
He did say he got a little sugar in his tank. Yeah, he got a little sugar.
Jeez, my goodness.
sugar in
What
your
cartoon got the?
Everybody got it.
What cartoon got the best kids vitamins? Oh, the Flintstones got the best kids vitamins.
Radio show. The red. Shout out to the red
Boy Ray.
boy Ray. No.
Boring. No.
All right, so Fridays will be our trivia day. That's our trivia day Fridays.
I like trivia.
We'll do trivia on Fridays. We got to figure out a way we can do it. I guess we can do it like this. There you go, bro. Yeah, Jay. Greg said.
Oh, Red Boy. Shout out to Red Boy.
Red Boy was Shawnee's idea.
No
Red Boy.
radio.
All right, y'all. We're
Well,
done.
I gotta go to the doctor.
Well, I hope everything's good. I don't want to ask. So
Mhm.
I just hope everything's good.
Is that polite not to ask someone say they gotta go to the doctor? Aren't you supposed to be concerned?
She'll tell me. She
Okay.
ain't gonna tell
That's
me
what I
no.
be saying. If she want me to know, that tell me. Lady, you know, you're supposed to show that you care and ask. And I'm like, no, if they want me to know, they'll tell me. That's my point, Mike. We had this debate all the time in the house.
God damn it. The women on this show don't know we care. Shit, ain't nothing else we could do, damn it. They know we care.
Mhm. Yeah, I know.
We just don't know when to ask, when not to ask, because half the time the shit we do would be inappropriate, so we be fucking up.
Yeah, I gotta go to the doctor, so I gotta go.
All right, y'all. Love me for who I am. None of you want me to be.
Y'all
like
gonna
Jimmy
be
Depp.
uncles.
What?
She said we're going to
I'm
be
just
uncle.
playing. I'm just playing. I'm just
Let's stay
playing.
out them streets and them
I
lounges.
know that
anyway.
club been getting shot up. I know there ain't no responsibility.
Y'all
going
gonna
on.
be y'all are uncles. We got a turtle. I gotta come meet Leilani.
I wouldn't be shocked at all. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to
Yeah,
be.
you do
'cause I
gotta
could
get
never
pregnant
be
soon
there.
if you're gonna get pregnant. You can't wait till you the
What'd
older
you say?
get.
You can get pregnant in your 40s now. You can make it happen.
It's not healthy.
You
It's
can
higher
get
risk.
pregnant in your 40s. Yeah, this is high risk, but they got doctors for that.
Yeah, you're going to be in bed rest. Oh, fuck it.
Oh,
You
wait a
fight for
minute.
everything else. Fight for your happiness. Never let anybody take it away from you. And if you're over 35, pull out. All right, listen, y'all. Everybody have a good weekend. Jesus. Let's see what's going on. This is gonna
This
be
was
like-
fun. I like trivia, Shiny. Yes.
Thank y'all. Don't forget, you can go to Media Room 360 on YouTube and check out the replays. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all on Monday. Yeah.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also